Full Melt Show is intended for a mature audience. It contains adult themes, adult content, and sometimes adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
It's the Full Melt Show.
Are you high? What are you talking about?
It's the Full Melt.
The Full Melt Show. A marijuana discussion about news, culture, politics, and lifestyle. FullMelt.com. Toll free. 844-420-TALK. 844-420-TALK.
Fun here between here, this studio and that studio. Big BC is giving me the high five away and saying that he's on his way off to relieve you, Bobby, so he should be there before you got to go. Got to figure out some stuff, though. We got to figure out the move on Friday. On Wednesday night. So Wednesday night, Thursday morning, we got to figure out how we're doing the move from Sweet Leaf to there, because Brian's been driving the truck around, and he's got to be where you're at 5 to relieve him. I don't know. Maybe he might have to wait. I don't know. Boy, that's going to be really how we do this. We decided after the move here today that doing it in the morning is not the right time to do it. It's too much it takes too much time to pack it down, move the vehicle, get it reset up. All that takes too much time. And by the time we get set up at where we're going, losing half a day where we're supposed to be. So we'd rather do it in the night. But that creates a problem, too, because Brian's got to come. If he's coming there at 5 to relieve you, and then later we have to move the thing, I guess, I don't know, do I have to do it remote control? I guess I'll have to do it by remote control and just play some tape back while we're making the move. I guess that's what we'll have to do. I just figured it out in my own head as I was rolling through it, because that's the only way. See, right now, I've got control of the studio remotely through a telephone app. And then, so I can control most anything in the studio that Robert can, except for a couple of phone things. There's a couple things like I can't put the caller on a, well, I guess I could. If I logged into the call screening computer, I could actually screen my own calls. But that being said, I can't listen to the call from there. Or from here, rather. I can't talk to that caller from here while I'm screening the call. I could put them on I could go right now into the call screening computer and type their name and the city they're calling from and what their question or comment is, that kind of stuff. I could do all that. But I wouldn't know what all that information was, because I can't physically talk to them on the phone from here, because they're on the phone there. That's where the call's coming in at. So that's one thing I couldn't do. I couldn't screen calls. But I could take calls. I can see them on the screen as long as I don't have to use the phone to broadcast with. Right now, we've figured out we got Bob's computer, we got my soundboard and sound audio equipment. We've got my phone hooked up for a peripheral so we can play crazy music and stuff if we wanted to. And then we've got another volunteer phone with some more data on it, tethered to the computer so we can reach back to the studio via the internet. So that's how we're connected all together. There's the magical keys. But so what I'm saying is, if I can hook all this stuff up like this, then I don't necessarily have to have a person back at the studio, because theoretically, you see, I can do almost anything you can do. Anything you can do with typing and operating the computer, as long as it's logged on. You got to get past the Windows login screen first. I don't think I can gain access to the computer to log on that computer. I think it's got to be logged on first before I can do any, the internet won't see that application on there, so I can log into it unless the computer's logged on, and then it gets on the internet. So in the long run, what I'm saying is, if I got to take this desktop out of the mix here on the mobile broadcast side, then I can't broadcast and also have remote control, because if I try to take remote control, it's a different app, and what it'll do is it'll put my Skype call on hold. What I can do is answer my own Skype call. I can log into that computer. Like if I lose the Skype connection, I can log into that computer and pull up Skype and then call from this phone on Skype and then go back to the app and answer my own Skype call on that computer. I think I can do that. All it does is put my Skype call on hold when I go to answer the call. And then when I go back to the call, I can unhold myself. That's how that works. I haven't done that in practice. We should try and see if that works. I'm just kind of curious now. But I don't want to do it because I'm still Skyped into you. The other thing that I was thinking is that team viewer connection that we use to view each other's computer. You can't view this computer because you don't have that software is not installed on it. It's got to be installed on the computer, so you can only see it on that one. If you installed that software on here, you could see this computer too. Just logging into this computer, you could see everything that I'm doing. It's kind of boring, though. The really interesting computer is the broadcast computer back there. So it's all convoluted and strange, but I think we've got it, bubblegum and tape all squared away. I think a little duct tape and some Hubba Bubba got it done. Our connection sounds solid, right, Robert? It doesn't sound like we're going anywhere, hey? I don't know. Here we go. No Bobby. He's melding into the couch because he's mind melded with the couch. I think we need to get a guest on the phone. Who could we get on the phone? If you're listening to the broadcast, 844-420-TALK. That's 844-420-TALK. And somebody wanted to hear the Backroad song from Granger Smith. And do we have enough time? Well, I don't have enough time now because it's going to be the break time. So I'm going to have to wait until after the break to play the Granger song from, the Backroad song from Granger Smith. I said the Granger song from Backroad Smith. Good Lord. Somebody bash me in the head with a ball-peen hammer. Can we have that happen, please? Okay, so we yesterday when we were out in Flint, it was great to see Steve Green and the Michigan Green Tours stopping by in the Michigan Green Tours bus, heading out to a tour with some medical patients. And boy, I'm telling you, that bus was packed. I mean, the best way to describe the interior of that bus is friendly. It's very friendly in there. It's tight quarters and, mostly hindquarters. Just saying. Sometimes I crack myself up because I'll hit a funny bone that I didn't intend to hit, and it's so perfect. I just can't, I'm the only one laughing, though, because I'm the only one that appreciates the humor, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. See, in a live audience situation, people feed back to you. You can hear what's going on. If the audience laughs, they got it. If the audience laughs, got to keep working towards it until they get it. I got no feedback. I got no audience. I just kind of got to guess if you got it or not. And the problem thinks it's going to be in both directions. What's that? Are you talking to me? We got enough gas, Brian? She said we might be running out of gas.
Oh, I just checked earlier. I'll make sure it's full.
Okay, all right. I thought you said goodbye. You were leaving.
I went back in there. And then
So if you want, you don't like to talk on the radio, so you won't call the number and talk to us on your way back. I was going to say, hey, you can talk. Call me on the way back. Oh, wait a minute. Brian doesn't like to talk on the radio. I'm like, damn it. I keep running into a roadblock. Like each way I try to fit it. I'm just glad we got this stuff connected together finally. But it's only just past halfway through that we got it all together. We did pretty good at the first part, and, there's definitely some bumps in the road. But don't forget that all this reality radio crap is just a big publicity stunt to get you to pay attention and come down and sign the petition. Can you do that for me? If you're listening in the Flint area and you got family or friends that haven't signed the petition and are likely to want to, do me a favor and do you a favor and do all the rest of the, people who are understand the cannabis community a favor. Just come down here any time of the day or night, 24 hours a day for the next couple days. Come down here and pick up a sheet. If you come down and pick up a sheet and drag it out and get 10 of your registered voter friends or family on this, get them to sign it properly. Bring it back here and I'll give you a T-shirt. I'll give you a show shirt. It's a pretty expensive full color, limited edition full melt show shirt. And I bought them as contest prizes. And then I started, giving them away. So I'm going to give one to you if you come down and grab a sheet and fill the sheet out. What's this now? Okay. So if you go in and you grab a sheet and you fill it out, yeah. If you fill out the thing, I can't read. If you fill out the sheet and bring it back, I'll take it and I'll put it. I'll give you the shirt. Boy, I lost contact there for a minute because I got different signals going in here, different directions. I'm like, yeah, my head's in the clouds. I think is what the problem is.
Yeah, I think it was that Giggleberry from earlier.
Oh, the giggle from Head in the Clouds. You're saying. Yeah. So, Head in the Clouds is a genetics company by Danny, who is inside. He was in here earlier. You heard him on the program. And we thank Danny for coming in and saying hi. If you want to get a hold of Head in the Cloud Genetics, you can grab seeds and such from Danny at 810-308-9365. 810-308-9365. So there you go. And so what's going on is we'd like you to come down and talk to Danny, and BC's on the road for sure this time. So news flash for Bob, news flash for Board Up Bob. That's what I start calling. You just got a new nickname. It's Board Up Bob.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Are you down with that nickname, Robert? Board Up Bob.
I like it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But I'd be getting hats and shirts made like that, and that would be my whole style from the I am Board Up Bob. Hey, here comes Board Up Bob. I love it.
Wait, board out or board up?
Board op, like board operator.
Oh,
Board Op Bob. I like.
Can I have board up instead of op? And I'd also like to change
board up Bob
to board in.
Or board out Bob. Whoa, wait a minute.
Hey, what now? That one whizzed past maybe fortuitously.
You see, you started walking me down the language thing here, and there's all kinds of, there's lots of different ways you could slice that pie. So if you got board op Bob, and then you got board out Bob, and then you got board up Bob, and then you got board out Bob. If you understand board out?
We prefer. I don't know.
You got to joke.
I want to take the Converse.
Hey, you know as well as I do we're up against
You're getting the full melt.
What's up with these things, Victor?
We decided to give ourselves stickers for each feature we release.
We read about 10,000 suggestions a week to create features that, as traders, we'd want to use.
10,000 suggestions? Who reads all of those?
He does.
For all the confidence you need, TD Ameritrade, you got this.
When you need legal help, you don't want to guess at who's standing next to you in court. And when it comes to a medical marijuana defense, it's even smarter to partner with a lawyer before you need one. Based in Royal Oak, David Rudoy has a proven history of not being afraid to take your case all the way to the Supreme Court and win. Find the law offices of Rudoy Law
at RudoyLaw.com.
RudoyLaw.com is a quick reference on your rights concerning Michigan medical marijuana
and up-to-date news.
That's RUDOI Law.com. Call 248-935-9074 now and talk about your legal needs, because at RudoyLaw.com, we don't just stand up for you, we stand up with you.
Got something to hide? Canalock offers discreet and effective storage solutions that destroy odor, so nobody knows. Canalock is a patented charcoal-activated bag that discreetly stores your marijuana. Canalock is made from the same material as military chemical warfare suits. Get yours at Canalock.com. Visit Canalock.com to learn more about no-smell technology.
Hey, it's Steve Green for the Sweet Leaf in Flint, because now getting safe access to medical cannabis patients in Flint, Michigan is never more welcoming. Presenting the Sweet Leaf, a brand new patient experience bringing 12 carefully selected caregivers housed in 9 separate offices to distinctly assist you with their knowledge and reputation for excellent patient care. Classes and training coming soon in the large community room. Check it out in person, 400 South Dorr Highway, or call 810-259-20 2571. The Sweet Leaf Center in Flint, 810-259-2571.
We ask people to tell us something that happened in their past and something that might happen in their future. The good things were put on yellow magnets and the bad ones on blue. The results show the past was a pretty even mix of good and bad, yet the future was almost all good things. Now that you've seen the results of this experiment, what does it mean to you?
We all want to think about positive stuff.
Realistically, there will be downtimes.
It's great to think optimistically, but let's plan for whatever the future might bring.
Prudential, bring your challenges.
Introducing Sacred Elements, a place for natural and alternative healing for the mind, body, and soul. Sacred Elements. It's one place, all solutions.
Registered, licensed, certified, ordained.
Sacred Elements.
Massage, hypnosis, Reiki.
Sacred Elements.
Raindrop, aroma and color therapy, body detox, ministry, life coaching, weight and nutrition counseling.
Sacred Elements. Next to the Sweet Leaf, 400 South Dordt Highway, Flint.
11 to 7 daily, closed Sunday.
Call 810-259-2570. It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
Radio show.
The girl in the pastry shop with the net in her hair is making a cannoli for you to take on your hiking trip in the woods with your bros that you've known since second grade. And you make kind of dragons or ruffians and be called upon to employ your testosterone in a battle for supremacy and access to females glued to the TV. And even if you are victorious, you may receive many cuts, bruises, and scrapes, and you will require band-aids and antiseptic ointments and tender loving kisses on your stab wounds. And when you come home, she will be there waiting for you with a fire in her eyes and a big fat cannoli.
Steve? Steve? Hello? Dio, can you hear me? I am lost and so alone.
Get back. I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Hello?
Wow.
What are you doing?
So, just heads up.
What the hell was going on back there?
Here's a story you can tell Brian when he gets back. Wow.
Curious.
I'm out of breath. So, how long were we dead? How long was I
For like
dead?
a second? Or maybe, 10 seconds?
Okay, that's not too bad then. Man, am I out of breath. So, what happened was, before BC finally left the second time, he was like, Janine said, hey, you might want to go check the generator. It's probably out of gas. And he's like, oh, no, I checked it a little while ago. It looked fine. He goes, I'll check it and make sure it's full before I leave. And then when he finally left, hang on, I'm still catching my breath. When he finally left, I didn't see him go towards the generator. I'm thinking, I'll bet you he forgot to go check the generator again. And so I went outside and looked in there real quick right after the commercial started. And I was like, oh, man, it's almost empty. So then I had to find the gas, and then it was stuck. And then I tugged on the gas, and I got it out. And then I started to put it in there, and it was like just taking forever to fill up. And I'm like, oh, crap, I'm going to miss the break. So finally it got towards the top. I put the... What's that?
There's a phone call coming into my phone.
Oh, no.
I'll try and end it.
Pick up the phone before it blows up. Pick up the phone.
Oh, you were trying to so you hear it?
Yeah, you could hear it. I just think I knocked the hot off my own cigarette there. That's not good. Oh, man. Oh, there's no hot on it. It's not even lit. Jeez. Just a cavalcade of errors. Yeah.
Generator bone dry?
What's that?
Generator bone dry?
It was getting really close to me. I knew a full 5 Obviously, I didn't want to empty it just in case. I didn't want it to overflow, but I topped it off, I think. But it took nearly a full 5-gallon can, so we got one of 2 cans left out there. Yeah, I didn't remember the gas going that fast before. And I thought it was filled up when we got here, but maybe it's been running, partially empty from running yesterday or last night, I think. I don't know. All I am is I'm glad that we're back connected up. So do you want to hear that Granger Smiths? Do you want to hear that back road song? All right, so I'm going to play the back road song by Granger Smith. Let's see if we can get it going here. Yeah, we got it going right here. Now, I don't know the lead up to this, so I don't know how to talk over it. But I have a feeling I can walk up to it because I'm an expert at this. Here it is on the Full Melt Show.
Barbed wire fence carving on a hillside, cutting holes in the midday sun, like a postcard framed in a windshield covered in dust. I love the rhythm of an old gray black top, 33's just whistling by. Steer the wheel one-handed on a two-lane, hugging that line. I got the windows down, no one else around, singing. Freedom is the miles I'm rolling on. Out here cruising to a back road song. I feel the wheels like a melody, like a radio dialing in strong. Come on, sing along to my back road song. Hit the brakes for an old New Holland, hammer down and pass them on up. The breeze smells like a summertime hayfield's just been cut. I got the windows down, way out of town, singing. Freedom is the miles I'm rolling on. Out here cruising to a back road song. I feel the wheels like a melody, like a radio dialing in strong. Come on, sing along to my back road song. Today could get better, girl. What I'm thinking is I can pick you up, you slide in this truck, I can hear you singing. Ooh, let me hear you singing. Ooh. Freedom is the miles we're rolling on. Out here cruising to a back road song. I feel the wheels like a melody, like a radio dialing in strong. Come on, sing along to my back road song. Come on, sing along to my back road song. This is my back road song. This is my back road song. Come on, sing along to my back road song.
And so there you have it. Playing the back road song as we are here out in front of the Sweet Leaf on the Full Melt Show. We normally don't play music on the Full Melt Show. It's wholly political. I mean, we talk about things like, government policy, and we talk about plants and how they grow. And oh, wait a minute, we're not trying to go to the next one. I forgot about the particular feature on this. It'll take you to the next one. And I don't want to keep playing it either. Hang on while I pause that. I thought it is paused. I don't know, something's weird there, I think. So, we usually talk on this program about, gardens and gardening and, which states are going next and if they're doing medical or if they're doing recreational. This is what that program is about, and we're only doing this 8-day marathon broadcast just so you'll do the right thing and come on down and fill out one of the sheets, one of the petition sheets. Sign the petition. That's all it is. We're down here for a long time. It's going to be Now, did the table come down? Did he take the table down? Oh, I don't know. I'm not seeing me a table. I think he took the I think the table got took down. Hang on, I gotta extend the microphone up a little piece and so you can hear me while I look and see. I'm pretty sure that table's down. Hold on. So, opening up the door here. Well, you know, the table's not down. What is this? He moved the table out from underneath the awning. Do you know if we're still, aren't we supposed to get more rain today or something? I thought we were going to get more rain. I don't know. We'll have to ask now. Have to see what's going on. So, all in all, I'm pretty happy with what's going on here. I'm not happy with that signature campaign. You know, frankly, I feel like I'd have done better if I went out knocking door to door and broadcasted live doing that. I mean, literally. I think I'd had more opportunity to collect more signatures walking my ass door to door. Just somebody giving me a new battery every once in a while so I could keep broadcasting. It would be really boring because then you'd hear me say the same people over and over again and nobody would listen. But, you know, in the alternative, instead of doing that, I got some entertainment and some suspense and maybe some drama and maybe some wholesome real folk. Here's an opportunity right before you to call in and be a part of this fun. And you know what? I'm just going to see if I can't call out and see if somebody else can be a part of the fun. I'm hoping. Let's see what we get here. I think I got if memory serves, I got a Facebook message yesterday from Alan Peisner. And I said, you know, what I did was I said, he said happy Thanksgiving to me, and I said, thanks, Alan, you as well, my friend. Have a great Thanksgiving holiday. Enjoy the family today. And that was on Thanksgiving. And then he said, hey, it looks like you tried to talk to me in Messenger, which is how he said happy Thanksgiving to me. And then he says, I don't use that. You're welcome to call me and message me in here. Or you message me in here or call him at this number. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll call Alan. But it didn't like he was trying to talk on the air. There was another guy that did want to talk to us on the air. And his phone number, oh, man, I don't see, he didn't give me his number. Let me see if he's there. This is Mike Lamentola. Like Mike Lamentola or Lamentola. Trying to get, Mike, if you're listening, I'm trying to reach you. I don't know. Let me see if I can put the Facebook call on. I know we can probably hear it. I don't know if Mike will be able to hear me, though. I think Mike's on. This is weird for me. I've never put a Facebook call on the air before. We may not get anybody. Mike listens and hails from, I think it's North Dakota. I think if memory serves, it's North Dakota. I'd have to look it up. I can't do it now. So I'm not getting Mike on the phone. He messaged me yesterday afternoon. I got another message from somebody else. I'm going to hang up this.
The person you're trying to call is not available right now. If you'd like to leave a voice message, please speak after the tone and hang up when you're done.
Oh, hey, Mike, it's Steve Green. And I know you were trying to get a hold of us on the air the other day, and you saw the number to call. I was trying to give you the guest line. The regular number to call if you want to be on the air here is 844-420-TALK. So it's toll-free, 844-420-8255. 844-420-8255. and, you know, at nighttime, through the overnight hours, you know, I guess I could do it tonight. I'm going to try it tonight as much as I can, stay on the air. But I'd like to engage the audience tonight and see if I can't get a nice, now that I got all the peripherals and I've got some other tools that'll, make make the broadcast more interesting than just me droning on. But for the first 4 days, that's all this was, me droning on. Look, I can't take 10 minutes of me droning on. Why would anybody want to hear me for 4 frickin' days? So, the idea was, what happened now? Where'd that happen? Oh, man, you know what happened? I know what it was. I forgot to, I left a message with Mike. Should I play the message back? Because that looks pretty funny. What it did is it went back to the stupid music that I had, and it decided to start playing again. I don't want to hear the music. So, not that music. I mean, I'll play something else if I want to play something else, but not right now. I was talking. Let me see. I'm going to have to... Oh, did we didn't hit a commercial break. Oh, we're out of sync a little bit. That's right. Hey, Robert, you're going to have to sync up the audio again. So after this break, sync the audio up with real time. Can you do that? Because we're past what normally would be break time. So the break music should be coming, like, I don't know, in a couple of minutes. But we're like 4 minutes out of sync, or maybe 5 minutes out of sync with real time with the audio. Audio is the only way that I can tell that we're on time with the clock. It's kind of convoluted and strange. Here's Danny right now. This is almost like little Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, when somebody comes through oh, look, it's the milkman, or it's the mailman. Right. So
how are you? How's everybody doing?
Doing really well, man. We were listening to some backcountry song, or what is that, back road song? We were listening to back road song. Were you listening inside? Does that work out right? Did it dip out in the middle for a second?
I didn't really notice it.
You didn't notice it? Because what happened was I decided to take a picture. Should I post a picture? Let me see if I should post a picture. So I'll show you the picture.
And then I heard you
wait a minute, talking here.
I heard the Facebook phone call you tried to make. You can do that with a video, and it's like video chat.
Yeah, but there's no reason for me to do that, though, because I'm only broadcasting radio.
I'm saying, like, in your own personal phone, if you're going to call somebody.
No, I know.
You can do that.
Getting the full melt.
What's up with these things, Victor?
We decided to give ourselves stickers for each feature we release.
We read about 10,000 suggestions a week to create features that, as traders, we'd want to use.
10,000 suggestions? Who reads all of those?
He does.
For all the confidence you need, TD Ameritrade, you got this.
At book club, they were asking me what you're doing now, Janice.
Blogging. Your blog is just pictures of you in a mirror.
It's called a fashion blog, Todd. Well, I've been helping people save money with Progressive's discounts. Flo, can you get Janice a job?
You should have stuck to softball. I was so much better at softball than Jan is dead.
Where's your wife, Todd?
Vacation.
Discounts like homeowners, multi-policy. I got a discount on this ham.
I've got the meat sweats. It's good ham, Diane.
Paperless discounts. Give it a rest, Flo.
Yeah, Flo, give it a rest.
Introducing Sacred Elements, a place for natural and alternative healing for the mind, body, and soul. Sacred Elements. It's one place, all solutions.
Alkaline water, herbal remedy, essential oil.
Sacred Elements.
Natural and organic shampoo, lotion, pain cream, bath salt.
Sacred Elements.
Beeswax candles and handmade crafts, canes and walking sticks, artwork, jewelry, and repurposed goods.
Sacred Elements. Next to the Sweet Leaf, 400 South Dorr Highway, Flint.
11 to 7 daily, closed Sunday.
Call 810-259-2570.
If you're like us, your pets aren't just animals. They're members of your family. Pet Pain CBD hemp oil drops are great for aging as well as active dogs and cats. Some people are apprehensive about hemp treatments for pets. They ask us, what are you smoking? Absolutely nothing, and neither will your pet. Like other hemp-based products for humans, the allure is all of the benefits of cannabis without any of the high. The CBD oil has shown to rejuvenate the bones, joints, brain, stomach, eyes, and heart. And the drops contain absolutely no corn, wheat, soy, artificial colors and flavors, or preservatives. Pick some up today. Visit petpain.com or ask for Pet Pain at your local pet store. PetPain.com. CBD relief for your pets.
It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
So we're out here at the Sweet Leaf collecting signatures for MI Legalize. The overall idea is to get enough signatures to legalize cannabis, or actually get it on the ballot. So that's how it happens. Well, here's the process real quick. You come down, you sign the petition. You get 252,000 ballot signatures. And then once we got that, then we can take that to the state. And the legislature can, within, I think, 30 or 40 days, decide on their own to adopt said bill, basically giving the bill their blessing, which they should do every single time. Because all they're telling you otherwise is, hey, voters, we don't give a shit about what you think. We don't like what you like. And we're not voting that way. And that's what they're going to say, too. You watch my words. I don't think the legislature's ever backed the citizens' petition. You know why? Because it's a smudge in their face. They don't like the fact that the people had to take the power back into their own hands by force. And that's the only leverage we got in the face of a corrupt political system. In this state, it's wholly corrupt. I mean, it is in the shitter. And why the FBI and a bunch of other people are all over that kind of crap is beyond me. It really is. It's almost like they're complicit in it. Because if they were doing their jobs and stopping people from being corrupt, corruption in government is one of the worst evils you can have in government. It's tantamount to being a traitor. It's really, in your own little world, overthrowing the government. It is. You're overthrowing the government by getting around all the legality of everything. So, my point is this: if you've got to take it back into your own hands, and look, the legislature knows that this can be done by the citizens, and they put the bar high. They want to make it super, super hard for you to, almost impossible for you to pull it off. But we're out here in the face of that overwhelming monstrosity of a challenge, making it happen anyways. And it's only because we've got the gumption. Look, we're poor bastards. We're all poor bastards out here. But we're cobbling together our piggy bank change and our pocketbook change, and we're cashing in our bottles, and we're rolling up our sleeves, and we're donating that money so that we can get enough signatures on the petition, because you got to hire people. It's the only way you can get enough fast enough. You got to hire people to run around and get them. And if you're only offering like $2 a signature, hell, Florida's giving people $8 right now. They're giving them $8 a signature in Florida. You know what? I want to run naked through the streets in Florida with petitions. That's what I want to do. I mean, I'm in the wrong business. Here I am, the radio flapping my jaw, busting my ass, trying to get it down and come down and sign. I got a couple signatures. These guys are running around knocking on doors, collecting $8 a pop. So, you know, that's what we're getting here in Michigan. I mean, face value, I think it's $1.40. $1.40 a sheet. And then your validate if your validity rate is like 70 or get bonus cents per signature. So if you have a hotline, you're good. And then if you get 1,000 signatures, which is up on say it's 20th of the day. Then you get $500 polls. So I'm just thinking this up to you. If you want to collect 1,000 signatures, you'll get basically $500 if your rate is higher than 70%. Which per day, if you're asking me, got the December, some nice little. They're taking $1,000, $4,000 checks as bonuses. Why go out and get your piece? You don't need you got THC. You got WD. You Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday to get your ass out there and catch the signature. That's what you got. So we're out doing it, and we're here getting signatures. And I can tell you, if they didn't offer the $2 a signature, we couldn't be here this way. And I'll tell you another thing.
don't collect enough signatures and I have a really hard time not footing the bill for all this shit myself. That between me, that, and the donor of this travel trailer, she's contributed a significant investment in our. And so I just gotta say to our anonymous donor, Mrs. X, thank you from the bottom of my heart for making this go, because none of what I'm doing right now would be in a crap turd if she didn't help toe that line with us. So we thank her a lot for that. That being said, hey, do you got a song you want to hear, Danny? You're not a song guy? Hey, we got somebody. See if he wants to see if you can get him to collect a signature. Something new? So that's too vague. I need something. I'll play something new, but I don't know what to play. We're not a radio station that plays songs for the most part. We're just doing our thing. But hey, I don't have a problem with it. If we got enough time I'll do it. I think we do have enough time. Let me see. You know what I want to hear? I want to hear some. What do you think about a little Macklemore, Bobby? Into some Macklemore?
Yeah.
Robert, you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some Macklemore?
I'll hear it.
No, there's no Robert now.
What?
Wait a minute.
Can't you hear me?
Now I can hear you. What's that? He's signing the petition. We got a signature for you. We got a guy out here. You want to hear some Macklemore? It's just got a hankering for some Macklemore. What do you think?
Yeah. Sounds right.
So, let me see. What Macklemore?
There's only one Macklemore that I know of.
Oh no, there's a couple songs. There's that Same Love song. You've heard that before, right?
No, I should play something off the album. Maybe I should.
Well, the Same Love song is it's kind of a little rap song about how when he was a kid he thought he was gay, and he goes on about that. It's a really catchy tune, and it's kind of a gay anthem. But if you haven't heard it before, I'll play it for you. But I was really thinking something more along the lines of I'm gonna pop me some tags.
I'll throw a shot. That is funny. Yep. I got some Macklemores on.
I got $20 in my pocket. That's what I wanted to hear. But let me just see if that song's up in here. There we go. So I'll just play you a snippet of the Same Love song. Here's the Same Love song. This is Ryan Lewis and Macklemore. The song is Same Love featuring Mary Lambert. It's actually from the movie Heist. This is the deluxe edition. Here we go.
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that my uncle kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Sure. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex have the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision. And you can be cured with some treatment and religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh, nah, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know. God loves all his children. It's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
If I was gay, I would think hip-hop hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay. Gets dropped on the daily. We become so numb to what we're saying. A culture founded from oppression. Yeah, we don't have acceptance for 'em. Call each other faggots behind the keys of a message board. A word rooted in hate, yet our genre still ignores it. Gay is synonymous with the lesser. It's the same hate that's caused wars from religion, gender to skin color, the complexion of your pigment. The same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody. There is no difference. Live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. If you preach hate at the service, those words aren't anointed. That holy water that you soak in has been poisoned when everyone else is more comfortable remaining voiceless rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it.
Yeah. Are you feeling this song, Bobby?
Dude, I hate this song. I've always hated this song. Flawed logic. It's a beautiful melody, you know? I think it's funny how we slow raps and we all take it seriously. Like if we just did that about anything, and if we take it seriously. You know, we all need to drive a truck today. Those of you without cars, I don't know why.
Eyes, we turn our back on the cause till the day that my uncles can be united by law. And kids are walking around the hallway, plagued by pain in their heart. A world so hateful, some would rather die than be who they are. And a certificate on paper isn't gonna solve it all, but it's a damn good place to start. No law is gonna change us. We have to change us. Whatever God you believe in, we come from the same one. Strip away the fear, underneath it's all the same love. About time that we raised up.
I can't change. Even if I try, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is kind. Not crying on Sundays. Patient. Not crying on Sundays. Kind. I'm not crying on Sundays. Patient.
All right, so you get the gist of it, right? I mean, that's the song.
Yeah.
What do you think of that song, Robert? It's a little unique. It's a little different.
I thought it was a beautiful melody, but you know, you can't get around the logic. It's boy, it's just so brash. You know, it's
brash,
and quite frankly, it's too political.
It's too political. Look, this is a political show. I mean, you know, I feel akin as somebody who's oppressed because they're a cannabis supporter, just as much as I feel oppressed as being a gay man. I mean, I don't feel the oppression so much anymore, but I certainly felt it when I was younger, before it was like, you know, socially like acceptable. I felt a huge pressure. Got the same pressure in the cannabis community. Exactly the same thing. So I feel akin to it. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. But I mean, if that song doesn't hit you, I mean, it's a good song.
Dude, I remember cracking up in my car, making up reasons to like slow rap about something serious. Damn. Just make anything sad.
I was really thinking something more thrift choppy. That's what I want to play, is something more thrift choppy. But I noticed by the time that you didn't adjust the clock, you got to adjust the clock for the time. We should be already in a break by now, I think. We should be in a break by a couple minutes ago.
No, we got a few more minutes.
No, I know, but the clock's out of sync with time. The break hits at 51, not 53 or 4 or 5.
Yeah, you're right about that.
No, expand the Audacity file and you'll see that it's out of sync. You know how to expand it, right, with that little plus arrow? There's a little plus arrow up on the upper right-hand corner. Get the plus. It'll make the timeline expand out so that instead of just minutes or every other minute or every third minute or every fifth minute, you'll see like the minutes and seconds in between them. But if you line them up, you'll see that the on the timeline, the first break happens at 50, or the last break happens at 51:30. I think it happens at 51 minutes and 30 seconds after the hour. If memory serves, it's 51:30. And then there's like a few minutes worth of commercials, and then the bumper, and then we go back to the shortest segment of the hour is the last segment, and then there's the top of the hour break. So you'll see if you expand it out that we're out of sync by about 4 minutes. You'll see because the music's coming up. Go ahead and let it roll through the break, and then after the break, as soon as the music's done, don't pay attention to me. I'll just I won't talk to you. And then expand that timeline out, and then resync it up. Like stop it, and then go to the place where it's supposed to be, and then resync it up. Start it at that point.
I don't know which one we were on either. It's a bizarre.
Well, you'll find because the cursor, like once the file reaches the end, the cursor goes back to the beginning. So the file that's open is the one that's in where the cursor's in the middle of the screen somewhere.
Whatever. So we're back at 2.
Well, we would be in the commercial next just after the break.
There. We're back on. We're back in it. And I can change even if I wanted to.
It says we're having internet connection problems again. Does it sound bad? Can you hear me?
Oh, no, now you're chopped. It's choppy.
I'm chopped. That just drives me insane. Yes. It looks like it's correct. It's like only after a while. So maybe it's something we can do. Yeah, we're really and it's just do me a favor. Go ahead audio and cue it up to the very last part, the very last bit of audio. It's only 30 seconds long. It's the show outro. Just blow off the break because there's no sense in playing it because you're going to end up playing the break and then we're going to run into the top of the hour time and that just makes no sense.
No,
Well, no, don't even do that. You know what? Don't even do that. Just go ahead and get the next hour ready to go, and I'll just verbally say what that says.
What? It's right here.
So you got their next hour ready to rock?
Yeah, they're all ready to go.
Okay, well, so the make sure they're all stopped. Stop all of them, and then get the next hour ready to go. And we're 4 minutes away from that. And I'll just go ahead and thank our sponsors right now. I want to thank all of our sponsors for helping to step up to the plate, keep this program on the air, and also help us do what we need to do to make enough noise to collect the number of signatures we need to get marijuana MI legalized, cannabis MI legalized. Oh, here we go again. Here we go.
Oh, yes, infidel. Pick up the phone. It could be a law calling. Oh, pick up the phone before it blows up.
You got a phone call.
Pick up the phone.
Oh, I think the phone call dropped. It could be Allah. It might be an infidel.
A consequence or a result of that agenda?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. So that's funny. That's a funny phone ringer. That's a funny what do they call that? A ringtone? That's a funny ringtone. So I want to thank our sponsors, primarily the Sweet Leaf in Flint. They're and also the Sacred Elements. Sweet Leaf and Sacred Elements right here at 400 South Dorrit Highway in Flint. They've got a lot of great stuff in there. A lot of great caregivers in there, all in different rooms. A lot of sometimes they have some grow shops in there and pipe and supply shops in there. And I mean, they all have different little rooms. It's like a little bazaar, really. But they all have their own little, smoke here's begun. Funny. I'm going to do it every time. Just I think it's hilarious. And also, don't our great NoSmell.com. Get No Smell cannabis bag. So, if you want a kilo bag, they're made by NoSmell.com, and they're pretty fast. Still waiting for somebody to be on the church. Get your family members who want to sign the petition. Get them to sign it. Bring it back here. I'll flip you a limited quality full mouth show shirt.
And then who else? Am I missing people? People like Kogo's Original? KogosOriginal.com? And what else? Who else? There's some people missing, I know. No, I'm leaving some people. I know got some people coming on. Kroger in Michigan is going to start sponsoring the program, I'm pretty sure. I know it's coming up. In fact, I think they have some kind of big exposition going on there. They're on Whitmore Lake Road, and that is in Brighton. I believe is it Whitmore Lake? No, I'm sorry, take that back. It's not Whitmore Lake Road. They're off the Whitmore Lake Road exit at M36. They're on M36. If you take the Hamburg exit and take it off of 23 and you go west, they're in a building right past that big barn. There's a big barn there. It's like I can't remember the name of the place, but it's a big like a nightclub. Barnstormers, that's what it is. Just past Barnstormers on the right-hand side as you're going west on M36 towards Hamburg. What else we got going on? So marijuana news coming up. Go ahead and fire up the top of the hour ID, Bobby, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Full Melt Show is intended for a mature audience. It contains adult themes, adult content, and sometimes adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
It's the Full Melt Show.
Are you high? What are you talking about?
This is the Full Melt.
The Full Melt Show. A marijuana discussion about news, culture, politics, and lifestyle. FullMelt.com. Toll free. 844-420-TALK. 844-420-TALK.
Sensible. State of Michigan. They don't like it. Who else doesn't like it? The Township Association. Let's go and grab it. Pick all that cherry. Just run through the forest picking fruit. That's what it is with the marijuana people. And they are pissed off that we're going to cut those trees down. Or at least we're going to take those trees back or forbid you to go down those roads anymore. They're not happy about that. Boo frickin' who. Go off and ask your legislator who is paying your paycheck to figure out a way to put legitimate tax dollars in your pocket instead of making you steal it from innocent people, specifically the sick ones. You bastards. You got to be ashamed of yourselves. That means you, Bill Schuette. That means Mr. Who is it? Kenneth, was it Steck? I got to look at the Kent County prosecutor. Oh, good Lord. I got to go look it up. It's the Kent County prosecutor. I forget his name. It's just escaping me at the moment. If you look him up, it's, he's a bastard too. He's complicit in all this crap. So is Senator Rick Jones, former Eaton County sheriff and current state senator. That guy's the biggest jackass that ever lived in the state Senate. I'll just say that straight up. You know, I would play that if Senator Jones was on our air right now. I have no problem with calling Senator Jones a straight-up jackass, because that's what he is. He will tap and dance for any kind of attention he can get, because he's just a big puppet whore for the cops. That's all that he is. He's up there stacking the deck for the cops. That's what he's there to do. I'll just look it up myself. It's Kent County prosecutor. As fast as I can type it. His name is Oh, it just talks about his office. No. Who's the Kent County prosecutor? Why am I not able to Google him? Oh, he's gonna hide like the little bitch that he is. Kent County I gotta do this again. Kent County prosecutor. Prosecutor. Let's just see who it says it is. Damn it. It's not saying it's William Forsythe. That's who it is. Well, when did it say Ken Steckler? Who's Ken Steckler? I don't know. It's William Forsythe. He's the prosecuting attorney. That's who it is. That's the Ken. There's I can't think of his name. He's also down there in that area. Look, West Michigan is no friend to marijuana. They've been making all kinds of money off the pot people for a long time. And that's what all this has been about, all this boo-ha about safety and consideration and, people being high at work and da-da-da-da-da. Look, when they made alcohol, when they repealed the amendment prohibiting alcohol, you didn't see a bunch of people showing up at work drunk. You know why? Because they got fired, that's why. They never hired the drunk people. So, and the people who like to drink responsibly as adults drink after work. Not during work, not before work. They drink after work. And preferably, lightly, moderately, responsibly. The other ones, they don't get hired unless they just tolerate it. Or unless they're the boss. Sometimes that's the case. I know a lot of drunk guys that are just the boss. The fact of the matter is, they're already out there, and nothing's changed. The people who smoke pot and go to work are going to work. There's going to be new thresholds. It's not happening. You're going to get a so there's bullshit. I can go on and on and on. It's never been about any of that. This is just to try and convince you to keep pot illegal just in case, because you got you so scared about it that your kids are going to have access to pot now because there's a dispensary down there. Somewhere down that street there's a dispensary, and I don't want my kids seeing it. Boo frickin' who? You can't nerf your kid, dude. And the kid's not going to go in there and buy weed anyways. He's not getting in the door. It's got a buzzer on it. And unless they can see that you're an adult, they're not going to buzz you in. And then when they do buzz you in, you're in a foyer. They're not going to let you back in. Drug dealers, people, they don't care what your kid bought or who is it from or she. They don't talk about it. Maybe a negative impression. It might stay from it just that straight that I'm not to you. I mean, they'll take it away with it. Who cares? Wrong with that? They did the same thing right now with the booze. You're trying to walk in there and grab booze on the way to school. Be a dumbass. So that's what that comes down to. Now, it's just here, separation from, the church down and said, all they about the 1,000-foot separation from a church, which is ridiculous. 1,000 frickin'. They said they don't see the pot shop as exit to church. They won't about any public safety. Trying to dictate to city council in Detroit the fact that they just don't want to see it. Again, boo, your property's there. You might want to not see the liquor store either, but they're freaking planted like seeds across the beach. I'm just saying, it's the same argument. You want to say in this case it doesn't show off. If you go down to the fact, if you go down there, what's happening on the ground and witness it for yourself, tell me that there's a danger to anybody under any circumstance involving one of these shops anywhere in the country. Simply doesn't exist. There might be a danger that exists by location. They might have chosen or been forced to locate that dispensary in a bad neighborhood. I wouldn't say that that's the fault of the dispensary. If you're a flower shop in a bad neighborhood, you might get robbed too. It's all I'm saying. Doesn't matter. They want to put the cannabis shops down in the red light district with the down by the airport, away from city, where nobody has to look at them, like the strip clubs, all that kind of stuff. Oh, you can sprinkle the casinos all downtown. There's some adult libations that nobody cares about. I can't wait until the day that the casinos start to lobby the government to let people smoke pot in their place because people spend more when they're happy. People gamble more when they're happy. We'd have an incentive to let them come in and smoke some weed. But they got to buy it from us. That's what it'll be. They're already getting your booze from the hell. They'll give you free booze if you sit there high rolling. If you're sitting there gambling all the time, you're basically paying for your booze and all their checks. They'll give you all the booze you want for free. Plus, you'll start making bad decisions. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. The smart ones will grab onto the retail end of this and say, we're a hospitality industry. We need to be hospitable to our guests. If our guests happen to be cannabis consumers, and apparently there are a lot of them, we need to be sensitive to their needs. That's what true hospitality businessmen would say. But they're not. They're saying, you know what? If we let them smoke the weed or give them access to the weed or allow the weed in here, then they're not buying the booze, and the booze makes them make bad decisions. It gets them thrown out. Here we go again. We got the...
Oh, Tony, infidel.
Pick up your phone. It might be Allah. I think it's funny. Every once in a while, we're going to get a visit from the yelling Arab guy. That's pretty funny. Well, all I'm saying is, these arguments are stale as old bread with mold on it. I mean, they're old. You're not going to feed this to anybody in today's culture and get them to accept it, except the ones who've already been scared by you and haven't been exposed to it. They're low information people. They've already gathered the information. They've already made up their minds about this. They're going to die off here pretty soon. All those people are dying off. And the ones that don't die off are changing their minds quickly when they get exposed to cannabis and find out that it's not the boogeyman that they've been told. Cannabis is safer than salt. You know why? Salt will give you a nasty condition that will give you a stroke and a heart attack and kill you. You're not going to die from anything where you got some cannabis. Now we got the smoke on the water again. It sounds like people are calling and then leaving messages, and there's a different song for each. So, what do we got going on here? We're about 10. So we're back on time. We're back square with so we got 2 minutes before the break, so I can't play a song. But I'm going to, maybe decide on a song to play when we come back. And then also, if I'm not mistaken, if I check the mail right now, just let me quick and do it. So the mail did come, and it does have the, oh, no, it doesn't. That's just something else. I thought for sure there it is. There it is, the marijuana news. So we'll come back with an item for the marijuana news. I'll give you the highlights right now, and then we'll try and figure out what's going on. See, there it is right there, the story I was telling you about. Detroit pastors declare war on marijuana dispensaries. That's the story I want to read. In fact, I'm going to post that. I'm going to post that right now as we get ready to go to break. I'm going to grab the. Oh man, I'm going to play the story when we get back from the break. There's some video that goes with it, and rather than read it to you, which is really boring, I'll just play it to you. They got a picture of Total Relief. I don't know where Total Relief is, but their address is 19602. It's probably, if I'm going to guess, it's probably going to be somewhere around Grand River.
Getting the full melt.
Promotional consideration provided by NoSmell.com, pioneering the storage market for cannabis users. The NoSmell patented bag technology offers users 100% smell-proof detection from even the most sophisticated of noses. NoSmell.com, so nobody knows. When placing your order for a NoSmell bag, make sure to use discount code FULLMELT and take 10% off the entire order. Learn more about NoSmell technology at NoSmell.com.
Got something to hide? Canalock offers discreet and effective storage solutions that destroy odor, so nobody knows. Canalock is a patented charcoal-activated bag that discreetly stores your marijuana. Canalock is made from the same material as military chemical warfare suits. Get yours at Canalock.com. Visit Canalock.com to learn more about no-smell technology.
When you need legal help, you don't want to guess at who's standing next to you in court. And when it comes to a medical marijuana defense, it's even smarter to partner with a lawyer before you need one. Based in Royal Oak, David Rudoy has a proven history of not being afraid to take your case all the way to the Supreme Court and win. Find the law offices of Rudoy Law
at RudoyLaw.com.
RudoyLaw.com is a quick reference on your rights concerning Michigan medical marijuana
and up-to-date news.
That's RUDOI Law.com. Call 248-935-9074 now and talk about your legal needs, because at RudoyLaw.com, we don't just stand up for you, we stand up with you.
We asked people to tell us something that happened in their past and something that might happen in their future. The good things were put on yellow magnets and the bad ones on blue. The results show the past was a pretty even mix of good and bad, yet the future was almost all good things. Now that you've seen the results of this experiment, what does it mean to you?
We all want to think about positive stuff.
Realistically, there will be downtimes.
It's great to think optimistically, but let's plan for whatever the future might bring.
Prudential, bring your challenges.
It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
We are back. I didn't notice that the phone was ringing. Phone was ringing during the break, and why am I plugged in? Oh, I know. I was thinking that was the headphones plugged in. It's not. It's the playback. So let me play you this story from Fox 2. I told you about how my argument is about these people in Detroit. I was just talking rhetorically about the situation that I knew. I didn't know that there was a news story being created about it. The issue is the churches and some of the conservative people that run the churches have been complaining to city council about the fact that these dispensaries exist and are within the sight of their doors or whatever. They don't want them in their neighborhoods at all. You know, whine. I don't want to hear it. You know, go to church, do your thing, and then come back home. Your church is safe. Your flock is safe. Everything's going to be okay. Stop running around like Chicken Little saying the sky's going to fall. It's not. I understand your concern. It's a legitimate one, but you can't be out there fear-mongering and spreading bullshit, because that's what you're doing out there, church people. And here's the story, so I'll just play it for you. If you don't believe me, believe the Fox 2. The story as it. They might make me watch a commercial. They probably are. Here we go. Just wanted to see if it's maybe watch a commercial. We're about to find out. If it is, I guess maybe I'll just let it play. Here comes the spot. Detroit pastors declare war on marijuana dispensaries. It certainly is taking a long to bump on. It's probably themselves on their site. It's not wanting to open. Let me just
Senators on a mission to wipe out weed dispensaries in the city. Concerned the booming cash crop is harmful to the community and crime. Tonight with more on their push against pot.
It may be big business, but the coalition of concerned pastors feel the medical marijuana dispensaries are creating big problems in the city of Detroit. They want them shut down.
They say they've had enough of the smell, the additional crime, and what it's doing to Detroit's youth. That's why the Detroit Coalition of Concerned Pastors is pushing council to shut down the nearly 200 medical marijuana dispensaries that now line city streets.
We don't need this in our community.
period.
The state of Michigan did not authorize any to open, neither did the city of Detroit authorize anyone or zone any of them to open, and they're popping up all over the place, and it's a problem, it's a nuisance.
Pastor Darrell Reed says he knows firsthand there are 2 medical marijuana dispensaries right next door to his congregation, the Spirit of Love Church on Mack Avenue. At the very least, he says, these businesses need strict regulations.
We can smell marijuana in the lobby of our church when we come in, and it's just bad. We now have to have armed security because of the dispensaries. It's a problem.
Workers at the All Natural Collective chose not to defend their business.
Oh, hell no.
But customer Nick Rigel did.
How can you, if people need help, and this is the only thing that helps them, how can you take that from them? That's wrong. You can't tell them what medication is good. In that case, shut down all pharmacies.
When we recognize that most of our African-American boys can't even get jobs because they can't pass the drug test, because they feel that it's okay to smoke marijuana.
Pastor Marvin Winans doesn't believe the dispensaries are just for patients, but providing others with pot for recreational use. Pastors are declaring war on the dispensaries, and many residents who attended the religious rally are now ready to go to battle.
The violence that's associated with it, plus from there to there isn't even a national grocery chain, but yet and still we got all of these marijuana places that just, I can get that before I can get something to eat. Makes no sense.
Now, the pastors plan to attend the Detroit City Council meeting on Thursday to speak out at the public hearing. They say if they can't get the council to shut down these businesses, they want them to pass Ordinance 61 that would create very strict regulations and really limit the amount of dispensaries out there. Monica, back to you.
Well, that woman makes a very interesting point here, and there are not even enough grocery stores in the city, but plenty of these dispensaries.
Yes, and that's what a lot of people are concerned about. The pastor said they have the numbers. Only 12,000 people with medical marijuana cards in Wayne County, but in Detroit, 200 dispensaries. He feels that the supply just simply outweighs the demand.
Yeah, that seems pretty lopsided to me.
You know,
Thanks,
it's
Karen.
not for you to determine whether or not the supply outweighs the demand. You know who determines that? The goddamn economy. It's the stupid economic system. It's capitalism that determines whether or not supply outweighs demand. You know when supply outweighs demand is when people start closing the shops. Because you can't make money that way. These people are obviously making money. If they weren't making money, they'd close down. It's simple economics. And it's the economy of a capitalist system. And I'm not against capitalism. I'm just telling you that that's what's working here. The very conservative people who want to say that, and it's a ridiculous argument. If you want a grocery store, you need a lot more than just a little storefront on a strip. These dispensaries are not big enough to be grocery stores, you dumbasses. None of these arguments have weight. This church pastor who wants to say that, a church representative. I don't remember if he was a pastor or not. Let me just clarify that. Whoever was speaking for the church in the news package there from Fox 2 in Detroit, and thank you for doing that story, wanted to say that, we could smell marijuana in the lobby of our own parish when we come in here. We can smell it in the lobby of our own church. You know what? That's not marijuana coming from the dispensary up the damn street. Don't you even for a minute try and convince people that that's the case. You know where that marijuana smell came from? It came from somebody who walked into your church, one of your parishioners, one of your flock, who decided that marijuana, despite what you want to say about it, is part of what they want to have. And they decided probably to smoke some cannabis before they came to church service. Maybe they needed to. That's where that pot smell came from in your church. That's like trying to say that, look, your place has to be a kennel because somebody stepped in a dog pile and the whole place smells like poo right now. We got to outlaw dairies, farms, and places where you can step in poo because we can smell it right here in our own house. That poo did not come from the dairy farm, you dumbass. It came from your dog out there on the sidewalk. Let's just clear this.
You need to be 1,000 feet because you're a damn church. You know what you are? You're a nonprofit enjoying your rights. Go enjoy them. Leave everybody else alone. That's what I got to say about that. Oh, Robert's all blood boiling now, aren't you, Robert? Robert's all pissed off now. I can feel it. He's like, oh, you're all wrong, Green. Shut the hell up. He's not going to say a word. Oh, Robert's gone already. That's why, because it's 5 o'clock and Brian's back there running things. I got it. It's a good thing that I said all that now. Brian will agree with me, I think. You know, I don't know. I'm not going to speak for other people, but that's the story. I mean, that's what the deal is. Yeah, you know, give me 1 thunk for yes and 2 thunks for no, Brian. If you don't want to talk on the radio, you don't have to. Give me 1 thunk for yes, you agree, and 2 thunks for no on the microphone. Now it's going to be Bobby. I don't think Brian's listening. I think Brian's off doing something somewhere else. He's like, you know what? You got this down, Green. You don't need to do anything. Are we even still there? I know we're still connected, but I can't tell. You know, before I could banter with Bob the board op Bob. That's his new nickname, Board Op Bob. Hey, Board Op Bob, are you still there? I can't even get 1 thunk or 2. If it's 1 thunk or even 2, I'll know it's Brian. Brian's supposed to be back there now. I'm sure he is. You know, if I had a webcam, I'd go into the computer and self-control it and look in the webcam and see who was in there. Then I'd know who was in the studio. Anyway. So enough of all that. What else do we got going on? So I told you I'd give you some marijuana news, and then maybe a song. We got time for a song? I think we got time for a song. A song and a dance. We're getting it all day long from the legislature. We might as well do something. I wanted to play some Macklemore earlier, but it wasn't the same love was not the song I wanted to play. So now I don't even know what I want to play. You know what I want to do? I think I want a little voodoo. I just got I got a Godsmack voodoo trend going to me. I just want to hear some voodoo, so that's what I'm going to do.
I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite and tear my veins. Never did I want to be here again, and I don't remember why I came.
You're listening to the Full Melt Show. We're doing the entire marathon broadcast out here in front of the Sweet Leaf for the next couple of days, collecting signatures for MI legalized. Taking a little break here for some music enjoyment. Here's a little Godsmack and voodoo for you on the Full Melt Show.
Clouds rain on my head, empty thoughts fill my ears. Find my shade by the moonlight. Why my thoughts aren't so clear? Demons dreaming, breathing. I'm coming back again. so far away when I feel the snake bite enter my veins. Never did I wanna be here again, and I don't remember why I came. Voodoo, 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 voodoo.
Yeah.
So far away, I'm not the one. So far away, I'm not the one. So far away, I'm not the one who's so far away.
You're listening to the Full Melt Show. It's the marathon broadcast to collect signatures for MI Legalize. We're out in front of the Sweet Leaf at 400 South Dort Highway in Flint. And it's a dismal number. We got 4 signatures here today. Oh, we can't let you be that low in the count. Oh, man, that is really, really bad. 4 signatures? It's dark already. It's already through the first day. That's horrible. You know what I got to do is I got to sound the media horn. I'm going to do that right now. While I got the chance, I got to sound the media horn. So let me just, while I'm on the air here, because it's the only way it's getting done. Did I get some calls? People called? Oh, Bobby called at 5:30. Oh, Brian doesn't have any gas. Oh, man. I don't know what to do about. See, now I don't know. I don't even know what to say now. What are we going to do? All right. That's why that song quit for a minute, because you called the phone while I was playing music from it. You texted the phone or called. I think you texted it. Shut the. I think the text. I don't know. Did you try calling? It looks like you. Yeah, you tried calling twice at 5:30. That's what that. Oh, this isn't good. Let the music play there. All right, so 5:32, we're rushing off to break. We got a gas problem to solve. I got people to move around. We're trying to kick some ass and take some names for signatures. So first, we need you to get down here to 400 South Dort Highway in Flint for the Sweet Leaf and sign the petition. If you haven't done it, it's registered.
You're getting the full melt.
At book club, they were asking me what you're doing now, Janice.
Blogging. Your blog is just pictures of you in a mirror.
It's called a fashion blog, Todd. Well, I've been helping people save money with Progressive's discounts. Flo, can you get Janice a job?
You should have stuck to softball. I was so much better at softball than Janice did.
Where's your wife, Todd?
Vacation.
Discounts like homeowners, multi-policy. I got a discount on this ham.
I've got the meat sweats. It's good ham, Diane.
Paperless discounts. Give it a rest, Flo. Yeah, Flo, give it a rest.
It's Steve Green for the Sweet Leaf in Flint, because now getting safe access to medical cannabis patients in Flint, Michigan is never more welcoming. Presenting the Sweet Leaf, a brand new patient experience bringing 12 carefully selected caregivers housed in 9 separate offices to distinctly assist you with their knowledge and reputation for excellent patient care. Classes and training coming soon in the large community room. Check it out in person, 400 South Dort Highway, or call 810-259-2571. The Sweet Leaf Center in Flint, 810-259-2571.
What's up with these things, Victor?
We decided to give ourselves stickers for each feature we release.
We read about 10,000 suggestions a week to create features that, as traders, we'd want to use.
10,000 suggestions? Who reads all of those?
He does.
For all the confidence you need, TD Ameritrade. You got this.
If you're like us, your pets aren't just animals. They're members of your family. Pet Pain CBD hemp oil drops are great for aging as well as active dogs and cats. Some people are apprehensive about hemp treatments for pets. They ask us, what are you smoking? Absolutely nothing, and neither will your pet. Like other hemp-based products for humans, the allure is all of the benefits of cannabis without any of the high. The CBD oil has shown to rejuvenate the bones, joints, brain, stomach, eyes, and heart. And the drops contain absolutely no corn, wheat, soy, artificial colors and flavors, or preservatives. Pick some up today. Visit petpain.com or ask for Pet Pain at your local pet store. petpain.com. CBD relief for your pet.
Imagine a world where patients can use marijuana like any other medicine.
The Marijuana Patients Organization challenges the status quo by helping our neighbors to enjoy a better quality of life. Visit the MPO at marijuanapatients.org and enjoy informative articles, engaging debates, and information about treatments, doctors, and dispensaries in your area. Over 50,000 people have registered at marijuanapatients.org since 2010. Join us at the Marijuana Patients Organization today, marijuanapatients.org.
It's the Full Melt Radio Show. Broadcast 7 days a week. Just try to get those signatures collected. I need you to really motivate people. If you're listening to the broadcast, call your friends, call family, somebody. Get them down here to the Sweetleaf. If you're in Clio, if you're in Davidson, if you're out there, where's another good place? If you're in Flushing, if you're in Fenton, if you're in Mount Morris. I mean, all the outlying communities, even all the way out to Port Huron. Honestly, get up here and sign the petition. We'll be here 24/7. It doesn't matter when the Sweetleaf's open. We're in a trailer. I've got an awning here with a table on it and some pens. It doesn't even matter if it rains. There's nothing going to hit those signatures. You just come on up here and pick the county that you're registered to vote in and sign the petition, please. It's really critical. So we're going to cut this. I got to paste this in another place. Hold on. I'm sending a message back to... So we got issues with moving people around and having, the resources to do that. And so I think people are looking to me to find the resources to do that. The problem is that I'm just learning now that we don't have the resources to do that. Nobody's giving me a heads up. Hey, I need this. And then give me some time to work on getting it. It can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I need a little lead time before it's like you're there and I'm here and I need to do something. It's not good. Just need a little lead time. Work with me, fellas. I mean, you're working with me and you're doing a great job, and we couldn't do this without you. Don't get me wrong. But can you give me some heads up about some insight about what's happening so I can help? Because if I get noticed too late, it's kind of hard for me to, do much about it, especially being locked to the microphone. If I got some headway, I can do something during the break, make a few phone calls, see what I can shake out of the trees. But at the moment, it's already needed. I mean, it's just an on-time delivery I can pull out of my rear. I don't know. I just need somebody to give me some heads up that we need we fixed the problem, it says. So, well, I'm glad that worked out. I'm really glad that worked out. I don't know how you fixed the problem, but that's a good thing. Let me see what I can do here. He did. Oh, he says, I don't know what he did means. It says we fixed the problem now. Oh, he fixed the problem now. I think he says, oh, we fixed the problem. It must mean he fixed the problem now. Well, that's good. I'm glad the problem's fixed. I mean, I don't mind helping chip in and help fix problems, but it'd be really helpful if somebody told me I was needed in that category before, like, I was actually needed. Yay. Okay, so 5:39. I'm Steve Green. You're listening to the Full Melt Show. We're here with this big marathon broadcast, all as a big publicity stunt to get you out here to sign the petition. And we're not going to do it without any. We're going to be able to do it. Will it let me do this in here? Will let me do it that way? So I got to cut and paste from the other place. Oh, wait a minute. I got to look this. Yeah. Okay. So then what I'm doing is I'm gathering some information from this. Bear with me here. I'm just trying to get all the information. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm just going to do something that'll make this better. I'm going to fix this and take another photo because it's not a photo, but I want to get all the text. So here we go. There, that looks about a lot better, I think. I think that, so I think I want to take and do this. Let me expand this a little bit. I'm just modifying the press release that I'm going to send out in an effort to, so I'm going to bold that. I'm going to bold this. I'm going to bold this. I got to bold every single word. It won't let me like highlight it and bold the whole, factory, the whole, sentence. I got to do it word by word, which really sucks. But that's how, mobile apps are. So I'm just bolding out our address and also separating it out visually so that, oh crap, no. Bold, and then I got to get south bold. There we go, bold. So, I'm going to see if there's anything else that I can bold that'll make it better. Marathon. So there we go. I'm just going to highlight all this now, select all, copy. Now let's see if I can paste this into this, trying to paste this into a page here. And then I got to go, oh, wait a minute. Damn it, I lost it. Hold on. The hell happened there? It just disappeared on me. I can't even believe that just happened. All right. Got to go back to do something here. Closed captioning, da-da-da-da-da. Where's the stupid information at? That really buzzes my goat. I had it all done, and then I swiped a little bit, and it moved it off the screen, and it closed it all down. All right, let's just see if I can find the link from which... No, I don't even have that link. All right, so sitemap, da-da-da-da-da, news. And then news tips, that's what it was. I got to start all over again, so I'm just going to put the show producer, Brian. All right, so before you guys leave, if you guys are taking off, can you do me a favor and tell me you're leaving before you go? I mean, if you guys are going to go, I need to know that I'm in control on my own and that I got to, do all this myself until somebody gets back. I do need to know that. I don't even think anybody's listening. I don't. I think they're all having a conversation off somewhere else. All right, pasting the stuff. Does this look good? That all looks good. What? No, that's not enough. Oh, it's driving me insane. All right, that's the one I'm looking for. So hang on. Just fixing a little bit here. Just adding some spaces in because the formatting that this stupid web page that they're suggesting people submit press releases to is really ridiculous, honestly. You can tell that these people are probably not serious about news because I don't think they get many people responding to this code on the page. So I got to do this stupid I'm not a bot thing, so let me do that, and the CAPTCHA thing. So this is this, it's N, it's F, it's 4, because I'm a human being, I can read that crap. H, G, 4, 4. All right, so that's good. So we sent it out to Fox 66. Let's see where else we can go. I know that there were some other places. I got to start an email. Let me see if I can capture all the email addresses that I did the research from on earlier. Here they all are. Let's see if I can get them all. Wait a minute. I want to just copy all. Wait a minute. Done. I can copy. Select all. Copy. Email. Excuse me. And I'm going to paste this in a line card copy. Paste. I'm going to send it to Conrad Ryan at Gmail. And then this is a press release. Now they'll have this information. Paste and just double check. Oh man, I got to go cut and paste that data again. Maybe I'll just add the picture. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this. Yeah, let's start this over. Cancel this. Delete this draft. I'm going to go to the picture. Oh, crap. Did I take a picture? I don't think I took a new picture of the updated stuff. So let's just do that now. Let me size this again. Get it all on the screen. Size it reasonably. It's all there. It's all on the screen. So we're going to go ahead and photograph this. So we got that now. Let's double check the content on here. So there we are. And so I'm checking that box. Now we're going to go and send this email off. I'm sending off my own press release. Look at me. So I'm going to go to the photograph. And I am going to attach the photograph to an email by forwarding it.
Check it out.
Getting the full melt.
When you need legal help, you don't want to guess at who's standing next to you in court. And when it comes to a medical marijuana defense, it's even smarter to partner with a lawyer before you need one. Based in Royal Oak, David Rudoy has a proven history of not being afraid to take your case all the way to the Supreme Court and win. Find the law offices of Rudoy Law
at RudoyLaw.com.
RudoyLaw.com is a quick reference on your rights concerning Michigan medical marijuana
and up-to-date news.
That's RUDOI Law.com. Call 248-935-9074 now and talk about your legal needs, because at RudoyLaw.com, we don't just stand up for you, we stand up with you.
What's up with these things, Victor?
We decided to give ourselves stickers for each feature we release. We read about 10,000 suggestions a week to create features that, as traders, we'd want to use.
10,000 suggestions? Who reads all of those?
He does.
For all the confidence you need, TD Ameritrade, you got this.
Hey, it's Steve Green for the Sweet Leaf in Flint, because now getting safe access to medical cannabis patients in Flint, Michigan is never more welcoming. Presenting the Sweet Leaf, a brand new patient experience, bringing 12 carefully selected caregivers housed in 9 separate offices to distinctly assist you with their knowledge and reputation for excellent patient care. Classes and training coming soon in the large community room. Check it out in person, 400 South Door Highway, or call 810-259-2571. The Sweet Leaf Center in Flint, 810-259-2571.
If you're like us, your pets aren't just animals. They're members of your family. Pet Pain CBD hemp oil drops are great for aging as well as active dogs and cats. Some people are apprehensive about hemp treatments for pets. They ask us, what are you smoking? Absolutely nothing, and neither will your pet. Like other hemp-based products for humans, the allure is all of the benefits of cannabis without any of the high. The CBD oil has shown to rejuvenate the bones, joints, brain, stomach, eyes, and heart. And the drops contain absolutely no corn, wheat, soy, artificial colors and flavors, or preservatives. Pick some up today. Visit PetPain.com or ask for Pet Pain at your local pet store. PetPain.com. CBD relief for your pet.
It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
Radio show.
Back here, broadcasting live out here in Flint, trying to make everything go, trying to make it all happen, and we are. We're not kicking ass and taking names, but we'd like to. Oh, man, I can't believe we did this. Oh, yeah, I can't take that. I can't use that image. Damn it, that makes me mad. Having problems with taking an image of the press release that I just created without it having some kind of strange error in it. So now we took it. Let's see if it's still okay. That really bugs me. Yeah, I think I sent one off with an error in it, and I hate doing that. So let me, oh, geez. I think it's really bad. I got to edit this.
Yeah, I'm going to refill my carboni.
Man. Shouldn't have done that like that. Should have done this.
Correct.
So now that image is done. Now I really screwed it up. I think I sent that image. I think I sent the previous press release too quickly is what I think I did. Let me just go back and fix it, I guess. What are you going to do? So here we go. To mail. We're going to switch this to the full melt instead of the big voiceovers file. We're going to blind carbon copy to these people. This is Ryan Richmond. And this is going to be a press release. And I think so we got a revised press release. There we go. This has to come out. There we go. There we go. That looks good. And bam. Wow. Okay. So that's done with. Looks like we got some more Facebook posts. Nothing big going on there. And then what else we got going on? Signed up for Obamacare today. So there's a good report on Obamacare today. And then question, does grade A marijuana cost more on the streets in a storefront? Wow. Some people collecting legalized signatures. Do you have a suggestion in and around Flint that would be a great spot? Friends with businesses, let me know. Frank about Star Wars. He Stern's going to 8 shows a week, being a sellout. 3 shows a week? 80 million doing 3 shows a week of what? His own stoop. Oh man. Oh God. Yeah. So, all right, I don't know. There's just an awful lot of stuff in here. Just a lot of stuff, a lot of drama up in the Facebook today. I mean, it's really, honestly, it's just all drama is all I can see. Ugh, can't stand it. So here's some more news. Marysville may ban marijuana cultivation. That's out of Ottawa. Florida's medical marijuana licenses are being challenged. As marijuana laws relax, smokers in New York turn bolder. Well, that's a good thing. Courts are forcing marijuana users to get drug treatment they probably don't need. Oh, there you go. Look, if you're sending off somebody to drug treatment because they like to use cannabis, you're just a dumbass. I mean, there's not a factor here that describes addiction. I know what the definition of addiction is. Addiction is when you're continuing to choose to do something that is having continuous negative impact on your life. That's what addiction is. When you choose against the fact that the use of this or that is causing you to make bad decisions or affecting your life in a negative way. You're spending money where you're not allowed. You can't do it. You're stealing, or you're making excuses to people for why you need to use this or that, or there's all kinds of stuff that describes addiction, and none of them involve marijuana that I can tell. If somebody has a propensity to use marijuana and then they run out of some money, you know what generally happens? They eat, they still watch TV, they still go to work, and they stop buying weed until they got some more money. I mean, that's how people do it. I mean, that's what you do if you're drinking. That's what you do. You budget out your booze money, and then you spend the rest of your money where you need to. I mean, if you're a drinker, I'm not comparing the two at all, but I'm just saying, I mean, that's the closest thing you could probably relate to is somebody who drinks regularly, throughout at least every day. They're going to budget their booze money so that they got it when they come home, right? That's what they're going to do. There's nothing different about somebody who's using cannabis. Now, the booze guy might be literally addicted to booze because you're going to suffer terrible withdrawals that are going to make you shake and shiver, and you're going to have these trembles, and you might, I don't know, but I've never had, these kind of things. I've not been addicted to alcohol, but I've seen people who have been, and this is, they will not let you detox from alcohol without slowly bringing you down off the booze. And the reason is because detoxing cold turkey on booze might kill you. Never in the history of cannabis has that ever happened. Never. I don't care who wants to feed you that line of malarkey. It's just never happened. Courts are forcing marijuana users, instead, to get drug treatment that they don't need, according to the Washington Post. That story about that football player that fell, that's still prominent. Illinoisans or Illini could suggest new diseases for marijuana programs, so that's a new thing. The Raleigh police has a man shot while attempting to rob an alleged marijuana dealer. And Flanagan pitches potential medical marijuana facility to Westport Selectmen in Fall River, that's near Westport. Is that Virginia? Where's Westport? Fall River and Westport. The Herald News. This is the Herald News, but where's it at? It's from Westport. Was that Connecticut? That might be Connecticut. That's got to be Connecticut. Connecticut. No, I'm not frozen. I'm just Max Hardrooming myself. Connecticut. I don't know. It's weird. All right, so we got a couple minutes left. Look, if there's nobody there ready I got to log in now. See, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I got to figure out what to do. Is anybody back there? Are you back there? I don't know. I'll bet you nobody's back here to start the audio. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly log in, because if I don't, I'm afraid we're not going to be able to. I got to start this over again because it won't let me log in. As for some stupid reason, it doesn't want to let me log in. Paste it. Oh, no, I did that wrong. So let's just select it this way. Now I'm connecting in. Now I got to do the password pretty quickly. Here we go. So I got to start my own audio now because I can't tell if there's anybody there. That's pretty bad. So this is what, hour 2. So we want to go to hour 3 now. See if we can get to hour 3. There we go with hour 3. It's already rewound, right? All right, so now when the top of the hour comes, I'll be ready to start this. Nobody else is doing it, apparently. Nobody even stopped to tell me what's going on. It'd be nice to know if I'm on my own in the studio. Because if I'm lining up guests who are calling, I guess I could take calls. I can log in. Maybe I should do that while I'm sitting here instead of thumbing around on the Facebook. Just read what's actually happening there. I think frankly, I think they all left. I think I didn't leave, but I think part of what was supposed to happen is Robert was supposed to take Bobby home because Bobby's car broke down.
Full Melt Show is a production of TFM Media. The Full Melt Show is intended for a mature audience. It contains adult themes, adult content, and sometimes adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
It's the Full Melt Show.
Are you high? What are you talking about?
It's the Full Melt.
The Full Melt Show. A marijuana discussion about news, culture, politics, and lifestyle. FullMelt.com. Toll free. 844-420-TALK. 844-420-TALK.
Voice as hoarse can be. Just warning you, my voice is so hoarse it might whinny at you. I mean, my voice is so sometimes worried about leaving. And I say horse, I missed a horse. I miss horse, and I miss, I got 3 cats at home that are, foster cats. And they're not foster cats. They're adopted cats. I adopted these cats. They're rescues. I've rescued them. And I missed them all. I got the big, fat, cuddly one that's Stray. He was a feral cat. And he's the fattest and happiest and most lovey of them all. I got the demanding horse who is kind of straggly and getting old, but he likes to, dry his wet jowls on your face. If he comes to get a chance, he'll sharpen his nose on your face and leave a bunch of slobber behind. And I missed the slobbery horse rubs. I kind of missed the horse, though. Then I sat back. But, oh, my, that one's really what you call obstinate. Like, he knows exactly what you're trying to get him to do, but he's like, no, screw you, I'm not doing that. I know how to do it. I know. I'm just not lowering myself to that standard. I do have a high cat standard. Just saying. So I've gotten squared away there. It really would be nice. Now, what I want to do, I should, let's just log out of this now and see if I can't log into the other box. Because if I log into the other box, it's this one, then I can see the calls when they come in. And, if I'll be mad if there's calls coming in and nobody's paying attention, especially me. I mean, man, he did it the goddamn anyways. You freaking idiot. Stop loading up Google on the goddamn screen that holds the telephone calls, you boob. That was wrong with you. I'll bet you they didn't even load up that frickin' screen. Oh, I'm going to frickin' murder him. I told him to don't Google anything on that damn screen. You can't see the calls coming in. No wonder I'm not taking calls. You're just useless sometimes, Robert. Gotta listen, man. Come on. Work with me here, brother. Work with me. See, I can put the call on the air. I know I can. I'll bet you didn't turn the volume. Turn the volume down. Watch. Didn't follow that instruction. Yeah, see, you can't put the damn call on the air either because he fucking turned it off. Oh, I want to kill some people. Drop. Can't put the call on if you don't have the volume up. That's something I can't control from here. It's on the soundboard. It's on a physical soundboard. It's not software. Damn it. Oh, it makes me so mad. Yeah, your best of laid plans, and all you do is a little bit of assistance and some cooperation and somebody not going, screw you, I'll do what I want in the back of my head. Just makes me furious. I hate being a sour jackass on the radio. I'm not being a sour. I'm just mad. I'm mad because it's a simple thing. I put the call on. I can't hear it because he turned it down. I told him, leave the damn call volume on the board alone. Don't touch the freaking board. The only thing you need to do is put the call on by pushing a button or hanging up on a button. That's all you got to do. It's not on the board at all. And the only thing you could do on the board is turn your own mic up and turn your own mic down and turn the volume up so you can hear what's going on. That's the only thing you need to do. Everything else just needs to stay where I left it. I don't get it. So I'm logged into the computer, but it doesn't matter. I can't do a damn thing with it because the volume's off on the board. Go figure. You know what? I'll make my own damn call. I'll just do it here, from here. But I got to call out. I can't invite a whole bunch of people to call in. That would be a cluster F. GFY. Yeah. Oh, GFY is yeah. Should still go FY. You still go GFY apparently today. He says I'm at my limit for stupidity in the world. Yeah, me too. Aww. Shane is using Jace's picture on there. Look, Shane is using Jace's picture on there. That's Jace. That's his Adopt Me picture. Isn't that cool? That's their Facebook picture. That's like their that's their Facebook main page, their Facebook, their profile picture. I'll just open it up so you can see it better. Tell me that's not my doggy. He looks a lot more, doesn't he? Look like he looks more regal in this picture, doesn't he? He looks like his face is wider or something. Yeah. It might be because there might be some software that stretched the picture a little bit when they put the words on there or something. Yeah, no, they didn't do it. I'm sure they did not airbrush this picture. They snapped the shot and put some words on there and posted it is what they did. But he just looks like he's a lot more, I don't know, regal in this picture. Like he's a little bit wider and a little bit older and a little bit bigger. He looks more daunting in this picture. He's just a puppy. And he's over here with his, I should take a photo of him. Here, let me show you the picture I took of you, just because I'm not going to post it, but I'm just going to show it. Because I took it, I'm not going to not show it to you. So this is the photo I took. I asked, who did I ask if, here's the picture. That was when I was playing the country music. You were smiling. I was trying to get you smiling. I was going to say, hey, look, everybody's smiling because I'm playing country music. And not me, I wasn't smiling. I was like, I can't stand this. But I imagine the same goes with other people. Oh, I'm so frustrated that I yeah. So let me find out. Let me see if I can't get with BC and find out what's going on because I'm confused now. Let's call the BC. Maybe BC can hear me. Oh, I'm not getting. Oh. Getting call right. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to see if I can put this call on the air. I'm not sure if I can or not. Hey, Brian. It's Mr. Steve. I got you plugged in we're on the radio, just heads up. So, I mean, I'm just wondering, did everybody get where they're supposed to go okay? Because nobody gave me that information. I'm just curious because I'm...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. We're on the way to Liz right now.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I'm on my own at the minute, but here, can you do me a favor and tell Bobby something and keep it in mind yourself? You got to turn the volumes up. If you're going to leave that board alone unattended and I'm supposed to run it, you got to turn the volumes up on the phone ones. You know what I mean? Because I can operate the phones remotely, but I can't do it if you don't turn up the volume on the soundboard. He turned them all down.
Oh, right on.
And you guys turned them down to the left. I'm like, damn it. I tried to take a call, and I can't do it because they answered the call, and there's like, hello, but I can't hear anything because the phone volume's turned down.
All right.
Best of laid plans. All right, thanks. I'll see you back there at the studio.
On the way back.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Yep.
So it's 6:09 and we're moving on up. You know what I wonder if can I play the Jeffersons theme? I wonder if that's on. I wonder if that's in my music circ. So let me just look that up. Now I'm curious. I bet you if I look it up the right way, moving on up. Jefferson's theme. Song. Moving on up song. Who sings it? Moving on up song. Who sings? I'll bet you it's not. I bet you I can't get it. It's Genet Dubois and Genet Dubois wrote the song with the legendary songwriter Jeff Barry, who also sang backup vocals. Barry and his wife, Dubois, said of this song, I know about black folks moving up, I've been there. So I'll say Genet Dubois. Let me just put Jeff Barry. I'm just going to Google Jeff Berry. Or wait a minute, I'm going to look up Jeff Berry here in my other music library. Ooh, he's in there. Oh, it is. Look at it. Here we go. Got to play the song anyways. It's just because it's funny.
Well, we're moving on to the side, to a deluxe apartment in style. We're moving on to the side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen, beef don't burn on the grill. It took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues, getting our turn at bat. As long as we live, it's you and me, baby. There ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that. We're moving on to the side, to a deluxe apartment in style. We're moving on to the side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Hell yeah. I want to give you some applause right there. Yeah. Oh, you got to get them out of there. You got to move right on to the next song. Moving on up and moving on to the next song really quickly. All right, so yeah, at least I was able to start my own audio. They left that knob up. We got an abandoned studio right now. What are you gonna do? La 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 la. You know, la 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 la. I'm just looking for some cool tunes. Trick, Eminem, and Kid Rock. There you go with that. Got any? I wonder if you know one of my favorite Kid Rock songs. But now I thought about that. Let me search. Let me search for Kid Rock. What's that song? I used to listen to this song, but they wouldn't play on the radio because it was talking about dead presidents and what the hell. I think it was in the American Badass album, if I'm not mistaken. Where was it? History of Rock. What's in the American Badass album? No. Come on. Album.
Getting the full melt.
What's up with these things, Victor?
We decided to give ourselves stickers for each feature we release. We read about 10,000 suggestions a week to create features that, as traders, we'd want to use.
10,000 suggestions? Who reads all of those?
He does.
For all the confidence you need, TD Ameritrade, you got this.
When you need legal help, you don't want to guess at who's standing next to you in court. And when it comes to a medical marijuana defense, it's even smarter to partner with a lawyer before you need one. Based in Royal Oak, David Rudoy has a proven history of not being afraid to take your case all the way to the Supreme Court and win. Find the law offices of Rudoy Law
at RudoyLaw.com.
RudoyLaw.com is a quick reference on your rights concerning Michigan medical marijuana
and up-to-date news.
That's RUDOI Law.com. Call 248-935-9074 now and talk about your legal needs, because at RudoyLaw.com, we don't just stand up for you, we stand up with you.
Got something to hide? Canalock offers discreet and effective storage solutions that destroy odor, so nobody knows. Canalock is a patented charcoal-activated bag that discreetly stores your marijuana. Canalock is made from the same material as military chemical warfare suits. Get yours at canalock.com. Visit Canalock.com to learn more about no-smell technology.
Hey, it's Steve Green for the Sweet Leaf in Flint, because now getting safe access to medical cannabis patients in Flint, Michigan is never more welcoming. Presenting the Sweet Leaf, a brand new patient experience bringing 12 carefully selected caregivers housed in 9 separate offices to distinctly assist you with their knowledge and reputation for excellent patient care. Classes and training coming soon in the large community room. Check it out in person, 400 South Door Highway, or call 810-259-2500. 2571. The Sweet Leaf Center in Flint, 810-259-2571.
We ask people to tell us something that happened in their past and something that might happen in their future. The good things were put on yellow magnets and the bad ones on blue. The results show the past was a pretty even mix of good and bad, yet the future was almost all good things. Now that you've seen the results of this experiment, what does it mean to you?
We all want to think about positive stuff.
Realistically, there will be downtimes.
It's great to think optimistically, but let's plan for whatever the future might bring.
Prudential, bring your challenges.
Introducing Sacred Elements, a place for natural and alternative healing for the mind, body, and soul. Sacred Elements. It's one place, all solutions.
Registered, licensed, certified, ordained.
Sacred Elements.
Massage, hypnosis, Reiki.
Sacred Elements.
Raindrop, aroma and color therapy, body detox, ministry, life coaching, weight and nutrition counseling.
Sacred Elements. Next to the Sweet Leaf, 400 South Dordt Highway, Flint.
11 to 7 daily, closed Sunday.
Call 810-259-2570. It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
Radio show.
Oh, yeah. Here we come back, kicking ass and taking names. It's the Full Melt Show. We're here in front of the Sweet Leaf with our 8-day marathon broadcast. Let me just see if I can come up with some fun facts and interesting information for you to fill you in on what's happening here in the world of cannabis. I know that every time we get into the world of cannabis, it's a bit of a sticky wicket. I mean, it's a bit of a conundrum, as it were, with all kinds of subjects. And you get into the marijuana news, and it just gets goofy. I mean, I played that story about the Detroit pastors declaring more on marijuana dispensaries. I mean, Florida's all effed up. They're so effed up down there that the guys who are trying to grow CBD-only yielding marijuana to comply with their new CBD-only law down there, low THC law, they're suing each other. 13 challenges filed over medical marijuana licenses, saying that, hey, this is not you're doling these out, and it's not fair how it's working. And I understand it. I'll just read you the story. This is a common thing that happens. This is, again, it's an indictment of our government. In fact, I'll just play you the damn story. You can hear it yourself. This is from Fox 35 in Florida. Let's see if they're going to make me play it. They might make me watch a commercial first. I hate that. Yeah, it's the Orlando Ballet and the Nutcracker. If you get a chance to go, you can go watch the Nutcracker, by the way. I took my mother to go see this play, and it was at the Detroit Opera House. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Here we go.
Passed over for Florida's medical marijuana. Now some nurseries who were not picked.
I don't know what happened to that story. It ended.
January, but legal action kept Charlotte's Web off the shelves. That's the medical marijuana syrup for children that does not get them high.
Let me just play it over again. Let me just start over. Here we go.
Passed over for Florida's medical marijuana. Now some nurseries who were not picked plan to sue the Department of Health. Patients were supposed to get access to medical marijuana last January, but legal action kept Charlotte's Web off the shelves. That's the medical marijuana syrup for children that does not get them high. Let's talk to Scott Powers from the Orlando Sentinel with more on this. More than several challenges coming down statewide already, Scott. What is the basis for these challenges, and what do these companies hope to achieve?
Well, let me reverse that. What they hope to achieve is to get a piece of the action. The medical marijuana business in Florida is limited right now under state law. It's going to probably grow, and it's probably going to grow a lot. So people want to be in on the first floor, the ground floor of this business. The challenges are based on the system that the state put together to try and choose which companies would get licensed in the limited number of areas. There are 5 regions, 1 license per region. That means that, for example, in Central Florida, there were 7 companies that applied. Only 1 of them got the license. So the others think theirs was just as good, and they're challenging on that.
The other side to this, of course, is that there are people with medical conditions who are depending on this medical marijuana in order to alleviate some pretty serious symptoms. So it seems like they could be the unfortunate victims in something that might delay their receipt of that even further. How long could it impact them?
Well, you're right, Sonny, and they've been neglected and forgotten and sort of used as pawns in all this for a long time now. And it's not that the companies don't have compassion for them. Actually, several of them, that's the first thing they talk about is their concern that another delay is going to cause more heartache out there. This delay, I imagine the state's going to get together some hearings fairly quickly on these challenges. If the state wins the challenges, then probably nothing changes in the timetables. Mm-hmm. Any of these challenges, if the state loses, could take them back to the drawing boards where they have to select the licensees, and that could drag out for months.
Well, we certainly hope at the end of the day that's the reason this passes. Those people are in need. So we look forward to following up with you, Scott, to see how that impacts that at all. I know the article is available online tonight and in the paper tomorrow, so we'll be sure to check it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So there you go. I mean, that's the story. Oh, we got to get rid of that because they're going to try and make me watch more commercials. The commercials are endless these days. They just keep going on and droning on and on. I mean, if I wanted to, I could just pull up my own commercials and just play them just right off the internet. I mean, they're everywhere. Oh, commercialism is goofy sometimes. It'll just mind numb you. I know commercial content by heart. I know the entire language of, the George Foreman commercial. Not for the grill, but for in Van Hip. That thing drives me nuts. Okay, here's a guy who's got he's not the most clear-speaking guy in the world. I mean, he's got a drawl. He's got a little bit of speech impediment. He may have been punched two times. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he got punched. But I'm George Foreman. Call my friend and Van Hip. It just drives me nuts. I don't know why. Foreman you would want you'd want him in some kind of boxing gear. And hey, I'm a powerful man, and associate yourself with his power. You don't want to associate yourself as a spokesperson with a speech impediment. It just drives me nuts. Call my friends and Van Hip. Call now for free information. There's a short version and a long version. That's just a 10-second one. They've got a 30-second one. They just never play it. Another one is the commercial for United Healthcare's Medicare supplement insurance policies. Oh, those things drive me nuts, too. They endlessly play those. At least if you've got some comedy in some commercials. Like, there's some really long ones for the same people, the United Healthcare people or some other people that sell Medicare health insurance policies. They got, 2-minute commercials. And they'll play them 4 times an hour, and it's just, oh, my God, I can't watch this show anymore because they're going to play. Oh, it's back on. It's like shock therapy almost. You just get poisoned. You get toxic with these spots. It's just crazy. I mean, I hope that the content on this program is not that laden in commercials. A lot of times, I give way more commercials than clients actually ever pay for because Brian is all tours. What? It's all yours. Bobby says, Brian is all yours. I got to text him now and say, what do you mean by that? Did you guys in a fight? Fight or something? He says, Brian is all yours. I think that means he got dropped off. I think that's what he's trying to say. That was Bobby's way of saying, hey, I'm done with Brian now. I think Bobby needed a ride because I think his car petered out. I think his transmission took a dump this morning. That's not a fun way to go. So what do we got for time here? We got some time. You know what? I want to play a song. I just think that it's good fodder. This is kind of like some of my favorite music. This is Kid Rock. This is F You Blind. I'm dedicating this to Mr. Bill Schuette. Bill Schuette, dig it out with Kid Rock as we dig you here on the Full Melt Show, collecting signatures for M.I. Legalize.
I'm not the trash you think I am, talking trailer park. Come to my mansion, bitch, and watch me stick it after dark. I'll take you higher, higher, I'll take you lower, slower. bad guy, bitch. I'll fuck you blind, leave your face down in the ditch. Thought you'd get rich straight fucking with the player. I'm the pimp of the nation, yeah, the pussy surveyor. Hey, I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind till you just can't see no more. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind till you just can't see no more. I like that long hair swinging in them Calvin Kleins. I pull them young, star fucking with the virgin minds. I give a fuck about your papa or your mother. I'll walk up on your ass and bitch slap your brother. Say, I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind till you just can't see no more. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind till you just can't see no more. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind till you just can't see no more.
Hell yeah. I think if Mike Bouchard's listening, he's recording this right now, and he's saying, oh, no, we had enough of that bastard. Tell me to F you. I'll F you blind my ass. I'll show you effing you blind. I just got to say, you beg for it. You just beg for it. I mean, there's nothing that's what you did. You begged for that. I don't know. I think it's funny. There's a lot of other songs I could dedicate to Bill Schuette, let me tell you. I think I'll just go around the gamut. William Forsythe, Bill Forsythe, the prosecutor from Kent County, who I couldn't remember his name earlier. It's blazoned in my brain now. I'll never miss that name again. There's another jackass. We'll dedicate a song to him. And we'll dedicate a song to Mike Bouchard and also one to Rick Jones. Oh, I already know what I want to play for Rick Jones. Oh, you wait. Just tune in tonight and you'll hear, these dedications. Because they're short-distance dedications is what they are. And now a short-distance dedication. This is America's Top Dickheads, or Michigan's Top Dickheads. That's what I do. I should do a music marathon of America's Top Dickheads. Yeah. So that's how I feel about it. You want to make a comment or have a question? You want to chime in on what's going on? I'm going to babysit with you here as long as the person that's donating the trailer will let me get away with mouthing off for the night. I think I've made some great tape, by the way. I think some of this tape is going to be great. So when I roll it back later, it'll be kind of fun. I can actually sit here and listen to my own tape playing back because I've got speakers that I can do it with to the internet. Hey, I'm so happy about that. This makes this job so much easier having buttons to play with and stuff, peripherals, accessories. You must accessorize. Gotta be get your accessories out. Make sure you're in the know. You're in the cool, man. You're in the cool. I don't know. 844-420-TALK is not a number you can call right now, but write it down because in a little while somebody will be able to screen your call and I'll be able to take it. Right? Yeah. What's that?
Brian going back to the studio?
Yeah, he's dropping off the Bobby and then coming back to the studio. I'm praying and hoping that my friend Elizabeth will take him in the morning to the studio or allow him to borrow the car. One of the two. I should text her now and see what her feeling is on that. Because I don't know how he's getting back. And then he's got to figure out how he's getting that car away from the Taco Bell where it died. It's over there by Lee Road somewhere, I think. Oh, I just gave away the location of the car. Now he's going to have, you idiot, written in soap all over the windows or something. Oh, God, I think I just planted seeds that I shouldn't have planted. You know what we should do is we should go over there with some soap and write, you idiot, on the windows. And then just say that listeners did it. Oh, I'm a mean, cruel bastard, I am.
Put it on you.
Whatever happened. He probably already put the stupid transmission on me. We got the cute Coco following everybody around. This guy's going to need some flex relief here pretty soon. I'm going to have to take him. I'm going to have to go back to the mobile studio. I'm not going to have to answer my own Skype call. I might have to do that. I might have to disconnect from this Skype and go back to this Skype so I can take the dog out for a walk. And then my conversation will be noisy because of that generator. It's already the. Hey, Steve, did you got a rough throat? No, that's just a generator in the background. I do have a rough throat, but it's not that rough. Coco's so cute. Even though he's a grumpy old man, he's a cute boy. He's just a cutie. But I think it looks like he might want to. He's going over there doing the back and forth walk. You know, it's funny because, like, when you take him out for a walk, he knows what's up. Like, he's right down to business. He's like, look, I'm going to get this out now, and I'll be the first one done so that we can march back into that warm trailer.
Oh, yeah. He'll go out and eat back and forth like that.
Yeah. The other one is like, oh, it's kind of fun out here. Let me check this out and, nose around. This one here, he'll go out and he'll make you walk 100 miles and not poop because he's just so busy smelling everything and trying to mark everything. He just won't do it. I figured out the trick with him. You got to tie him up and walk away for a minute, and then he'll let it go. Because now he's like, oh, crap, I got to poop. he's like not all taken with right. Here we go. Talking about people, talking about jackasses that are in the government's way here trying to support the government for their own benefit. We're taking away your profit teat, Mr. Shooty, Mr. Jones, Mr. Bouchard, Mr. Forsyth. We're taking it away from you, and you're going to scream like a 2-year-old baby when they suck that nipple out of your mouth. Back on the Full Melt Show.
You're getting the Full Melt.
What's up with these things, Victor?
We decided to give ourselves stickers for each feature we release. We read about 10,000 suggestions a week to create features that, as traders, we'd want to use.
10,000 suggestions? Who reads all of those?
He does.
For all the confidence you need, TD Ameritrade, you got this.
At book club, they were asking me what you're doing now, Janice.
Blogging. Your blog is just pictures of you in a mirror.
It's called a fashion blog, Todd. Well, I've been helping people save money with Progressive's discounts. Flo, can you get Janice a job?
You should have stuck to softball. I was so much better at softball than Janice dead.
Where's your wife, Todd?
Vacation.
Discounts like homeowners, multi-policy. I got a discount on this ham.
I've got the meat sweats. It's good ham, Diane.
Paperless discounts. Give it a rest, Flo.
Yeah, Flo, give it a rest. Flo.
Introducing Sacred Elements, a place for natural and alternative healing for the mind, body, and soul. Sacred Elements. It's one place, all solutions.
Alkaline water, herbal remedy, essential oil.
Sacred Elements.
Natural and organic shampoo, lotion, pain cream, bath salt.
Sacred Elements.
Beeswax candles and handmade crafts, canes and walking sticks, artwork, jewelry, and repurposed goods.
Sacred Elements. Next to the Sweet Leaf, 400 South Dorr Highway, Flint.
11 to 7 daily, closed Sunday.
Call 810-259-2570.
If you're like us, your pets aren't just animals. They're members of your family. Pet Pain CBD hemp oil drops are great for aging as well as active dogs and cats. Some people are apprehensive about hemp treatments for pets. They ask us, what are you smoking? Absolutely nothing, and neither will your pet. Like other hemp-based products for humans, the allure is all of the benefits of cannabis without any of the high. The CBD oil has shown to rejuvenate the bones, joints, brain, stomach, eyes, and heart. And the drops contain absolutely no corn, wheat, soy, artificial colors and flavors, or preservatives. Pick some up today. Visit petpain.com or ask for Pet Pain at your local pet store. Petpain.com. CBD relief for your pets.
It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
That's just how it's going to go. I'm so happy to report that half of our broadcast time left here on our 8-day marathon broadcast. I think I got to minimize this now. I'm back there controlling the studio again because I didn't like the volumes that were coming down. The volumes that were coming down were kind of low, so I was a little bit perturbed with that. I got to hide this icon again so I can. There we go. See, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I do have control of that side of the computer. Let me just see where we're at, just because I'm curious now. I got to open up the broadcaster part and see. Oh man, cut it out. Put it up. There we go. So we're at, we got about 100, we're about halfway through the 5 hours. This 5 hour chunk. So the recordings go in 5 hour chunks. We're about halfway through. That's all they needed to know. So we got 2.5 hours left in this 5 hour chunk, and we're good to go. So part of the important thing that you're doing with signing a petition like this is you're making history. You're changing something drastically for the benefit of everybody. And it's not just about running around and, you know, for people who enjoy cannabis as a social element or as something that they do, I guess we call it recreationally. Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Doing great, brother.
I'm about to play some. You guys are wrapping it up for the night? We got about 20 minutes left up there at the Sweet Leaf. You guys are open daily from 11 to 7, right?
Yes, sir.
And so we so appreciate you and Bob, you and Kim for what you guys do for the community here, man. You guys really, really roll up your sleeves and you take it on the chin a lot. I see it happen every day. Every day taking it on the chin. But you do it out of love. You do it out of helping people, and you do it out of a sentiment for and some efforts to get people some kind of solitude, some kind of sense of sanity in their lives. There's a lot of people that paint, especially here in Flint and in Detroit, and I saw them in Lansing. You know, it's really bad when there's a homeless guy walking by your booth and you don't know it, and you're like, hey, you signed the petition yet? Sign the petition, and he's like, oh no, I haven't signed it yet. He turns around, and he comes back, and says, I'll sign it, and I'm like, so where are you registered to vote at? And he's like, oh man, I didn't register to vote. And I'm like, oh man, you got to get registered. He's like, well, I'm homeless. I'm like, oh man, now I felt like horrible. So, a lot of these guys are hungry. He's like, look, I got a place right now. I got a place I can go to. And I'm like, you okay on food? He's like, yeah, man, I'm good on food. So I felt better about that. But I felt horrible that I drug out of him that he was homeless. I'm sure he wasn't trying to wear it on his sleeve, People aren't proud about being homeless. And so I felt like a jackass at that point. Over trying to get a signature, I had to drag out of him that he's homeless. Where are you registered to vote at? Well, that trash can. The dumpster. I'm registered to vote. Oh, yeah. Boy, she needed that one. I've never used this. You're the first person to use the C word on my show. I'm just saying.
I don't want to hear it.
She doesn't want to hear it, she says. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I did. I made the lady at there was this really, I have this problem with the foreign customer service agents. It's not that they're foreign. I don't have that. It's not a cultural thing. There's a cultural and a language barrier there that seems to get in the way of getting business done. And so I'm really mad at these people because these Asian people in particular, well, all Asians, I think in general, as a glittering generality, not painting with a broad brush. But I think the Asian culture traditionally is very nice and formal when they meet people. They're trying to put on the best face, because really they're representing their community in many cases. They don't look at themselves as individuals first. They look at themselves as community first, and they don't want to violate that community standard. So they're like, I am community. How are you? I want to be pleasant to you and nice to you. And it's a great way to be. But what bugs me, though, is that the same people, when they become customer service agents, they want to smile you to death and never get anything done. And it drives me insane. They're just like, oh, Mr. Green, I understand your problem, and I would really feel the same way if it just happened to me. So I get where you're coming from, and so let me help you. And then they never help you. And they'll talk to you for 45 minutes and never get anywhere. Oh, I'm sorry, we cannot do that. Well, I know that you can't do it, but I know your supervisor can. Can you let me talk to your supervisor? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Green, the supervisors cannot talk to you on the phone. They can talk to you. Why can't they talk to me? And they're like, well, the only way we can do is have a supervisor call you back. Do you want me to have a supervisor call you back? And then they never call you back. And then you got to call them back and go through the same shell game again. I just hate it. So this lady was smiling me off the phone for like an hour and a half, never doing anything. And so finally, I'm just insulting her. I'm just increasingly getting angry, and I'm increasingly insulting her with just horrible demise. And it's getting worse and worse. And now I'm just blurting out obscenities, and she just doesn't care. She just doesn't care at all. And I said, look, you're useless to me. Do me a favor. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I'm a C word. I'm a dumb C word, and she just sat there, man. She just wasn't going to hang up. If this was an American agent, and I even started climbing that ladder, she'd shut me down. I'm just going to give you a warning. I'm not going to take that kind of abuse. Da 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 da. It's usually not. People want to. Some people, when you cuss, want to take it personally, like you're cussing at them. Don't you cuss at me? And I'm like, I'm not cussing at you. I'm cussing at that. You're just hearing about it.
Steve.
But
Steve.
Now, if I attack you and I say you're this and this and that, now that's different. That's personal. But don't be licking ears. Come on. Give him a nudge back. Give him the elbow. He'll get the point. If you give him one elbow, he'll be like, okay, that's enough.
Hello?
Hey, behave. Hey, behave. Come on, be
Hello?
a good boy. So that's what kind of drives me nuts. Did you hear me? I dedicated F you blind to Bill Schuette here a little while ago. I'm going to F you blind, bitch. Yeah, that's a classic. That's going to go down in the annals of history. His annals.
Annals?
Because guess where he's getting F'd blind? Would be the first time something was out there, just let me tell you. The governor's up there right now, I'm sure. He's deep in. That's all I can say about that. So I'm flying solo tonight. There's nobody back in the studio. I'm Skyped in, but look here. Isn't this cool as hell? I got to show this to him because he'll just like, wow. Look at there. Oh, it expired. I got to do it again. Hang on. I'm just logging again real quick. Doing this from my phone. Look at this. This is just craziness. Who would have thought you could have ever done this? So, this. Bam. See somebody knocking? You're a
Hello?
That's the computer back at the studio.
The computer
and so I can
speaking?
control it. See, I can move that mouse around. I can do anything. I can control the broadcast. The only thing I can't do is turn these knobs up and down because they're physical knobs. But I can turn these ones up and down. Look at these ones. Bam. So you can see my voice popping up and down here, making some noise, doing its thing. And you can see how far we're into the broadcast on this particular 5-hour chunk and then how much time we got left on that lifetime. And then if I want, I can do the same thing and log into the other computer and see and control the call screener screen where I can see the different calls coming in and, I can select them and put them on the air. I can do that from here. So that's pretty cool. We got a police scanner going on? Oh, it's employees talking. I got you. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's a handy thing to have. So what I should do while you're here, just so I can yik-yak with you off air, just, chew the fat for a second, is I should play something. Where are we at here time-wise? I just got to look at the time. 6:44. Do we have time? I should play something. Want to hear something? What do you want to hear? I'll play a song for you. Anything, what do you like to listen to? You're not a music guy, huh? Let's see. I'm gonna just for kicks and giggles. I don't know how long is this song? It doesn't tell. It's only 3.5 minutes. I want maybe a little bit longer song. There's a Beck song. I'm gonna play "Dreams" by Beck. I just think that's a great song. No, that's not Dreams. Let's play "Dreams." I want to play "Dreams" by Beck. There we go. There we go. Now we got some. We're gonna be like. We get this on the ballot.
tickets and the most sophisticated of doses. NoSmell.com. So nobody knows when placing your order for a no-smell bag. Make sure to use discount code FULL. Learn more about no-smell technology at NoSmell.com.
Young students are our future. They're eager to learn, eager to succeed, eager to make the world a better place. And they want to make it
Green for the sweet leaf in Flint, because now getting safe access to medical cannabis treatment in Flint, Michigan is never more welcoming. Presenting this weekly, a brand new patient experience bringing 12 carefully selected caregivers housed in 9 separate offices to distinctly assist you with their knowledge and reputation for excellent patient care. Classes and training coming soon in a large community room. Check it out in person, 400 South York Highway, or call 810-259-2571. The Sweet Leaf Center in Flint, 810-259-2571.
The Marijuana Patients Organization helping our neighbors to enjoy a better quality of life. Visit the MPO at marijuanapatients.org and enjoy informative articles, engaging debates, and information about treatments, doctors, and dispensaries in your area. Over 50,000 people have registered at marijuanapatients.org since 2010. Join us at the Marijuana Patients Organization today. marijuanapatients.org.
When you need legal help, you don't want to guess at who's standing next to you in court. And when it comes to a medical marijuana defense, it's even smarter to partner with a lawyer before you need one. Based in Loyola, David Rudoy has a proven history of not being afraid to take your case all the way to the Supreme Court and win. Find the law offices of Rudoy Law
at RudoyLaw.com.
RudoyLaw.com is a quick reference on your rights concerning Michigan medical marijuana.
And up-to-date news.
That's RUDOI Law.com. Call 248-935-9074 now and talk about your legal needs, because at RudoyLaw.com, we don't just stand up for you, we stand up with you.
If you're like us, your pets aren't just animals. They're members of your family. Pet Pain CBD hemp oil drops are great for aging as well as active dogs and cats. Some people are apprehensive about hemp treatments for pets. They ask us, what are you smoking? Absolutely nothing, and neither will your pet. Like other hemp-based products for humans, the allure is all of the benefits of cannabis without any of the high. The CBD oil has shown to rejuvenate the bones, joints, brain, stomach, eyes, and heart. And the drops contain absolutely no corn, wheat, soy, artificial colors and flavors, or preservatives. Pick some up today. Visit petpain.com or ask for Pet Pain at your local pet store. Petpain.com. CBD relief for your pet.
Introducing Sacred Elements, a place for natural and alternative healing for the mind, body, and soul. Sacred Elements. It's one place, all solutions.
Alternative healing services, specialists, natural and health goods.
Sacred Elements.
Classes and training, healing circles and group sessions.
Sacred Elements.
Belly dancing, yoga, meditation, and crafting.
Sacred Elements. Next to the Sweet Leaf, 400 South York Highway, Flint.
11 to 7 daily, closed Sunday.
Call 810-259-2570. It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
Radio show.
You were all done up, but it wasn't for me.
Down the Sweet Leaf for the night.
You were up at the front,
part of the
tapping your feet.
I
was back at the bar. You had your eyes on the stage. You had an X on your head. Tell them your age. I didn't put my money on it, but I was hoping that you would be here if I was something that you ever wanted.
Aren't you tired of being pressed by people? It sucks. So there we go. They're in, they're out, they're in, they're out, they're doing their thing. You guys don't want to do a dab before you go? No? Nobody wants a dab? Nobody wants to do a dab before they go? He's like, hell no. I've been doing. What's that?
I just did a couple before I got
Oh, I see. He's already set. He's good to go. Thank you much, Bobby.
I'll come say hi to you before we land to you before I leave.
Awesome. Thanks, Bob. Thank you so much. Bob, what a great guy. Man, that's one of the best upstanding people in the city of Flint. Just walked out the door right there. I'm serious. That's one of the best guys I know in the city of Flint. Not even kidding. And I'm not just saying that because, he's been nice to me or friendly to me or he's an advertiser of the show. I mean that sincerely. Florida Bob and his wife, Kim, are some of the best, most sincere, genuine, generous people that I've ever met. And they're in a good place, and I'm thankful that they are. Honestly, I am. And so that's how I feel about that. That will probably never change. Look, if I got in a fight with Florida Bob, I would never speak ill word of him. I just wouldn't. I just would refuse to do it. Some people just never deserve to be spoken ill about, and I think Bob and his wife Kim are that. So that's just all I got to say about that, and that, like I said, will never change. So, man, I'm so happy that they used that Jace's picture. Chained is using that thing. Wow. So Full Melt's post is performing better than 75% of other posts on that page. Look at that. Skunkworks says he likes the fact that we're broadcasting live. Yeah. 3 hours ago we came back with everything hooked together right, and it's been working out really, really well in our favor. So I guess I should log in on that other thing and see if anybody calls. I gotta log out of here and log into the other computer. I wish Bob would stop using that computer for a Googler. It's just such a terrible waste of that box. It's supposed to be for phones, and he's over there putting the Google up right in front of it, so you can't even see who's doing what. I'm just going to test my ability to put the call on the air. Here's the proof that I can control the phones back in the studio from right here. Here's the proof right there. You see, if you're calling on that call right now, they are. Hang up on it now. It's gone. Call's gone. See, there's the call screener booth. And the line turns red. I'll put line 3 on right now. Bam. Line 3. And I can hear the dial tone. I'm physically controlling that phone from here. You saw that in the house, didn't you? Didn't you see that? So there you go. Drop that call. That's just pretty damn cool. When I can answer calls remotely on computer equipment that's in the studio, and I'm 50 miles away from there, 40 miles away, whatever it is, it's a good 50-minute drive. Today's technology, if you know the body, and you know how to some of the crazy peripheral for the ball works right. I could probably, if I wanted to, unless the power, because the power up, the computer's got to be blown down to again. And that's what we have to do. That one can't do the thing I can't. It's change the volume of the store. Some soundboards you do that with, that it actually have DC control on them for going volume up, attenuation. It's all right there. And you have screen volume on the physical board. And so it's a physical board with a soft sound mixer, and the software lets you control the physical hardware in real space and in real time. It's pretty badass. One day I'll get there. It isn't. I've been being warned that we're breaking up again. The debate's about to start. It starts with rift about Donald Trump. Lindsey Graham apologizes to the Muslim world for Trump's remarks. This is according to me listen because the big president. I'm missing right now. Normally I'd be recording that because usually there's some real gems that you can save for later, which that's pretty damn cool. 420 80 55. 4 talk. That's the number on the program. I'm a little interested right now today. I think probably in Crapper because no media presence at all today, which is unusual affair. Hopefully some stuff is spilling over. I don't think the story would have a good story and a great
Spreaker stats. Looking to see how we're doing out in the world of who's listening and listening from and all that. I know we're in the 130 above 30,000 today. Shoots now. It looks like we're at rolling and drum. On do it. Detailed stats. Come on, still trying to. It's giving me a hard time picking up stats. The drum roll is just extra long. Let me see, just do it. Maybe I'll just load it up again. We'll just start it again. Maybe make the request a second time. I think the server's just slow. I mean, it is. I mean, we're down by about 100 plays today, 100 listens. Oh, wow. It can't be right, though, because earlier today I looked in, and this is just delayed in stat reporting. It says we're it's like 400 and some odd listens today, above the 530. So it's about 550 listens today since the move, which is really good. Those are solid numbers, actually. They'll increase as time goes on. Our biggest listenership so far on the entire tour was in Flint yesterday, but I'm on par with today's show to beat yesterday's show, and we'll see what that turns into. I hope we're entertaining you tonight. We're about to reach the top of the hour break. I hope Brian's there and can help us facilitate the swap over. Just checking out cities now. Number one city listening to the show, Ashburn, Virginia, then Dayton, Ohio, then Denver, Colorado, then a city in Maryland called Dundalk, and then Old Orchard Beach, Maine, and then Belleville, New Jersey, and then Everett, Michigan, and then Rochester, New York.
Melt Show is a production of TFM Media.
Oh, Brian. Hour 4. We need hour 4. All right, I'll do it myself.
The Full Melt Show is intended for a mature audience. It contains adult themes, adult content, and sometimes adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
It's the Full Melt Show.
Are you high? What are you talking about?
It's the Full Melt.
The Full Melt Show. A marijuana discussion about news, culture, politics, and lifestyle. FullMelt.com. Toll free. 844-420-TALK. 844-420-TALK.
Happy and I'm proud to say there's some unfamiliar things there on the side. Look up. Water off the duck's back. That one. Thanks, Brian, for being on top of that. You guys are top notch, man. We are so grateful to, or at least I'm grateful. I think everybody else is so lucky that you guys are a part of this broadcast because you've made it so much better. And frankly, it wouldn't be happening without either of your 100% devotion and participation. So again, hats off to the producers of the show because they're doing a bang up job despite a lot of huge challenges. I think we're having a lot of fun along the way. Are you having fun, Janine? Is this a little bit better than hanging out at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than hanging out at home. It's different, but it's, imagine you after day 8, you're like, okay, get the F out. Like, go now. we're done. It's over. We'll call it history. We're gonna put a bow tie on this puppy. You can really get familiar. You know what I have to do? Brian, are you ready to maybe Skype with me? You probably can't talk because he told me the microphone there isn't working. I don't know. Try it again. See if it'll work this time.
Hello.
Oh, I can hear you. You can hear me. So, you know what I'm going to do? and I'm going to regret doing it because then I'll have to Skype back into the other thing. It doesn't matter. It'll switch over really quick. I got to run across the street before they close. I don't know what time they close over there, but if we miss them, I'm going to be bumming. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to take the walkie on the road with me, walk while I can, and count my blessings. It's 7 o'clock now, and I know they're wrapping up stuff inside. I want to get back here before they take off, but I'm going to go ahead and Skype in on this other phone. So I can't play any music because I'm using the phone to play the music. So I'm going to Skype in on the phone and then put it in my pocket, but I can't do that until we disconnect. So I don't know what you can do there to like tap dance for a second, or if there's something, I don't know. Maybe we'll just go dead for a second. It'll only take me a second, but I'm gonna disconnect this Skype connection and then leave it up on the thing, and then I'm gonna reconnect really quick in another way. So let me pull up Skype first so I can reconnect quickly, and that way it'll be a seamless. There we go. It's right there. So here goes the disconnect. Stand by for the reconnect. There we are. All right. I think that worked. Am I plugged in? Do I sound okay?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Now I can go on the road. See how that is? Like a quick disconnect and a quick connect, and we're back to go. I'm ready to rock and roll on the street. So now I got to get ready. Give me a minute. We're at 7:04. I got about 10 minutes. I'll probably be back before the break's done. So I'm going to throw on a coat. I can't take the dog thinks I'm going to take him for a WALK. I'm not going to do that. I can't do it right this second. I can take him on a future jaunt here, but it won't be right now. Hang on. Loading up. Got to put a scarf and a hat or something on. It got chilly out. I think we've got some snow on the way. I don't think there's any way of avoiding it. Going to put some earmuffs on or some kind of headband and a little bit of scarf action. I hung it up here so I wouldn't lose it. Thank you, Janine, for that tip. Excuse me.
Lily.
There's nothing worse than belching in everybody's ears. Okay, so now we're on the road. We got a good signal. Got 4 out of 5 bars. Good to go there. I'm going to zip up. Hang on, I got to push a button so that goes away. Fold this up into the pocket.
Lily.
Yay!
Lily.
How exciting is that?
Lily.
So, I almost tripped on the microphone. That would not have been a fun trip. All right. So we're back on the road. Uh-oh. Knocking down collection sheets.
Lily.
So now you can hear the generator out here. Do you want anything from the Speedway, Janine? All right. I really would have liked to have gotten yesterday's paper and hoping that yesterday there was an opportunity to be in the printed paper. I know we were in the online version. Not sure what the distribution difference is. It would seem like a lot of times there might be a bigger chance to be seen in the online edition, certainly more instantly, than anybody would have in the printed version. You don't see many people hanging out at the barber shop anymore reading the paper while their hair is getting cut. They're sitting there thumbing through their phone. I mean, that's what they're doing nowadays. Who needs to buy the stinking paper when you can thumb through it on the phone? And that's what's going on. So, walking off to the Speedway, they're going to ask me for my Speedway, what is that? My points, reward points card or whatever. My reward card, and I don't have it with me. It seems like every time I go to the Speedway, I never have that card with me because I don't have a Speedway near me. So I utilize the points. So out of town, I have a Speedway. I'm like, oh man, like, 50 cards in my pocket. And I threw my back out because I sit down and it like tips my hips, put my back out. I got to fix that. But most of those cards I don't even use. I might want to have that card handy in case. So I got a bunch of cards in there that I've always got on standby just in case. And then when I go to want to use the card that I have on me that I'm on standby with, I don't feel like thumbing through the damn 50 cards to find it, so I walk away without using it. So that's how it happens. I'm just telling you the truth. So, I can tell I got a cold, though, because I'm a little bit winded just walking across the street and talking at the same time. Truthfully. Either that, I'm just smoking way too much, and I already know that that's what I'm doing. I'm walking across the street to get smokes, for crying out loud. So, I don't know. I'm a walking spectacle. Had a bloop from the police. There was a bloop from the police somewhere. A little quick test on the flip. All right. Seems like they have the right ones. So we're hanging out in the speedway, waiting for them to get done with a previous customer. All right. A lot of people are buying the little, some kind of donation charity thing going on here. I need to get 2 packs of Marlboro Red Labels, please. Yes, please. I don't have my card, so thank you, though. Merry Christmas to you. There we go. Got that well in hand. Boy, those Reese's, those great big giant Reese's look tasty. Thank you very much. Have a terrific night. You're next, brother.
I didn't know you was that old.
So that's what we're doing here. Collecting signatures. Hopefully trying to get enough cash together from those signatures to pay the people that are helping us, and there's quite a few. This was not a cheap adventure to do. You know, running that generator all the time with that gas, you know, we're going to need that generator probably 24/7 for the next 2 days here. I have no idea what the situation is like at People's Choice in Ann Arbor when we go there on Thursday. So it's a little bit crazy, but I know that we got to make these numbers up. And the only way that's going to happen is if we get the media out here. So so far I've sent media attention to 4 TV stations. I think I need to hit M Live through the Flint Journal tonight. And then, so we'll try that. And then who else? There's a couple of other places that are particularly have good, you know, distribution in the area. And I got to get those. I got to get press releases sent out to them. Then we might get, I might even try and see if we get 9 and 10 from Northern Michigan. I think they're all the way up in like Mount Pleasant. I'm not sure exactly where their studios are. I would guess Mount Pleasant. But I might be wrong about that. Could be in Saginaw. Who knows? There's a Saginaw station, too, that I know a lot of the people up north get because they're, I think up north in Michigan where the population gets sparse, they have repeater stations. So what might be Channel 9 in one place might be a different channel in another. And, one transmission, like if, let's say the transmitter went off and you lost the signal of one TV station in one area, that same station might be on if you just go down the street because another transmitter is responsible for broadcasting further down the line where the old transmitter lost its signal. It's really crazy how they do things up there. I watched them. If you watch that show, there's a television show on A&E right now. I think it's A&E or is it Discovery? I don't remember. I think it's A&E though. I don't know. I might be wrong. It's the Oak Island. It's Oak Island. Mysteries of Oak Island, I think. And it's Rick and Marty Laguna who are from the UP. They hang out in the Traverse City area a lot. And they said the same thing. They call it Uber Ingenuity or Uber Engineering. I've heard it called a number of other things. A little more derogatory than Uber Engineering. So we're back in the studio after having taken a walk and thankful that they were still open and yada, yada, yada. I won't be Nick fit later. All right, now that I'm plugged back in here, or, back in the studio.
Lily, here. Come on.
Dog needs to eat there.
Lily. Lily. Lily.
Got to uncoat and get off the winter peripherals, which means headphones come off for a second, and then I'm going to Skype back in. Okay, ending Skype. Wait a minute, not yet. I must be mobile for a minute longer. Well, there's what the police whooped about earlier. So there's something going on. You know, it's I might tell a story about an issue, something that happened a long time ago in Flint. Might tell that story in just a minute. So when we come back, I might be Skyped back into the other box. We'll see what happens. Right now, I got to give you some information about who we'll broadcast our sponsors with these commercial breaks.
You're getting the full melt.
Promotional consideration provided by NoSmell.com, pioneering the storage market for cannabis users. The No Smell patented bag technology offers users 100% smell-proof detection from even the most sophisticated of noses. NoSmell.com, so nobody knows. When placing your order for a No Smell bag, make sure to use discount code FULLMELT and take 10% off the entire order. Learn more about No Smell technology at NoSmell.com.
Got something to hide? Canalock offers discreet and effective storage solutions that destroy odor, so nobody knows. Canalock is a patented charcoal-activated bag that discreetly stores your marijuana. Canalock is made from the same material as military chemical warfare suits. Get yours at Canalock.com. Visit Canalock.com to learn more about No Smell technology.
When you need legal help, you don't want to guess at who's standing next to you in court. And when it comes to a medical marijuana defense, it's even smarter to partner with a lawyer before you need one. Based in Royal Oak, David Rudoy has a proven history of not being afraid to take your case all the way to the Supreme Court and win. Find the law offices of Rudoy Law
at RudoyLaw.com.
RudoyLaw.com is a quick reference on your rights concerning Michigan medical marijuana
and up-to-date news.
That's RUDOI Law.com. Call 248-935-9074 now and talk about your legal needs, because at RudoyLaw.com, we don't just stand up for you, we stand up with you.
We ask people to tell us something that happened in their past and something that might happen in their future. The good things were put on yellow magnets and the bad ones on blue. The results show the past was a pretty even mix of good and bad, yet the future was almost all good things. Now that you've seen the results of this experiment, what does it mean to you?
We all want to think about positive stuff.
Realistically, there will be downtimes.
It's great to think optimistically, but let's plan for whatever the future might bring.
Prudential, bring your challenges.
It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
Every time I stare into the sun, trying to find a reason to go on, all I ever get is burned and blind. All
right, we're broadcasting back here from in front, live, out in front of the Sweet Leaf in Flint, who is now shut down for the night. Oh, I just knocked the dog around. And our live broadcast is going to be interrupted slightly, just for a second. You're still going to have a signal there, but I'm just going to unskype and reskype so that I can get off the mobile platform and get back into the regular platform. So here we go. Let me unskype here, hanging up the Skype and quickly dialing the Skype, but try and answer it quickly. Here we go.
full melt.
At book club, they were asking me what you're doing now, Janice.
Vlogging. Your blog is just pictures of you in a mirror.
It's called a fashion blog, Todd. Well, I've been helping people save money with Progressive's discounts. Flo, can you get Janice a job?
You should have stuck to softball. I was so much better at softball than Janice dead.
Where's your wife, Todd?
Vacation.
Discounts like homeowners, multi-policy. I got a discount on this ham.
I've got the meat sweats. It's good ham, Diane.
Paperless discounts. Give it a rest, Flo.
Yeah, Flo, give it a rest.
It's Steve Green for the Sweet Leaf in Flint, because now getting safe access to medical cannabis patients in Flint, Michigan is never more welcoming. Presenting the Sweet Leaf, a brand new patient experience bringing 12 carefully selected caregivers housed in 9 separate offices to distinctly assist you with their knowledge and reputation for excellent patient care. Classes and training coming soon in the large community room. Check it out in person, 400 South Door Highway, or call 810-259-2571. The Sweet Leaf Center in Flint, 810-259-2571.
What's up with these things, Victor?
We decided to give ourselves stickers for each feature we release. We read about 10,000 suggestions a week to create features that as traders we'd want to use.
10,000 suggestions? Who reads all of those?
He does.
For all the confidence you need, TD Ameritrade. You got this.
If you're like us, your pets aren't just animals. They're members of your family. Pet Pain CBD hemp oil drops are great for aging as well as active dogs and cats. Some people are apprehensive about hemp treatments for pets. They ask us, what are you smoking? Absolutely nothing, and neither will your pet. Like other hemp-based products for humans, the allure is all of the benefits of cannabis without any of the high. The CBD oil has shown to rejuvenate the bones, joints, brain, stomach, eyes, and heart. And the drops contain absolutely no corn, wheat, soy, artificial colors and flavors, or preservatives. Pick some up today. Visit petpain.com or ask for Pet Pain at your local pet store. Petpain.com. CBD relief for your pet.
Imagine a world where patients can use marijuana like any other medicine. The Marijuana Patients Organization challenges the status quo by helping our neighbors to enjoy a better quality of life. Visit the MPO at marijuanapatients.org and enjoy informative articles, engaging debates, and information about treatments, doctors, and dispensaries in your area. Over 50,000 people have registered at marijuanapatients.org since 2010. Join us at the Marijuana Patients Organization today, marijuanapatients.org.
It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
Radio show.
Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady.
you're getting the full melt.
When you need legal help, you don't want to guess at who's standing next to you in court. And when it comes to a medical marijuana defense, it's even smarter to partner with a lawyer before you need one. Based in Royal Oak, David Rudoy has a proven history of not being afraid to take your case all the way to the Supreme Court and win. Find the law offices of Rudoy Law
at RudoyLaw.com.
RudoyLaw.com is a quick reference on your rights concerning Michigan medical marijuana
and up-to-date news.
That's RUDOI Law.com. Call 248-935-9074 now and talk about your legal needs, because at RudoyLaw.com, we don't just stand up for you, we stand up with you.
What's up with these things, Victor?
We decided to give ourselves stickers for each feature we release. We read about 10,000 suggestions a week to create features that, as traders, we'd want to use.
10,000 suggestions? Who reads all of those?
He does.
For all the confidence you need, TD Ameritrade. You got this.
Hey, it's Steve Green for the Sweet Leaf in Flint, because now getting safe access to medical cannabis patients in Flint, Michigan is never more welcoming. Presenting the Sweet Leaf, a brand new patient experience bringing 12 carefully selected caregivers housed in 9 separate offices to distinctly assist you with their knowledge and reputation for excellent patient care. Classes and training coming soon in the large community room. Check it out in person, 400 South Door Highway, or call 810-259-2571. The Sweet Leaf Center in Flint, 810-259-2571.
If you're like us, your pets aren't just animals. They're members of your family. Pet Pain CBD hemp oil drops are great for aging as well as active dogs and cats. Some people are apprehensive about hemp treatments for pets. They ask us, what are you smoking? Absolutely nothing, and neither will your pet. Like other hemp-based products for humans, the allure is all of the benefits of cannabis without any of the high. The CBD oil has shown to rejuvenate the bones, joints, brain, stomach, eyes, and heart. And the drops contain absolutely no corn, wheat, soy, artificial colors and flavors, or preservatives. Pick some up today. Visit petpain.com or ask for Pet Pain at your local pet store. Petpain.com. CBD relief for your pet.
It's the Full Melt Radio Show.
Radio Show.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's blurry face and I